Hello, hello, and greetings
Hello.
all. How's everybody doing? It's been something of a week, I suppose.
What a week. What a week it has been.
It certainly has. I'm glad tomorrow is Friday.
Same.
Weekend is good. I'd be at weekend. But so we persist. It's good to be back playing Final Fantasy VII. I do at least enjoy that. And here we are in the golden saucer.
It's golden.
These vaguely legible area names.
We scooped up what's-her-face to go with us.
Correct. There's no show. Well, fine.
What is her face? Aerith.
Aerith. I think it's really interesting that this game does this whole sort of like early on like love triangle, Aerith, Tifa, Cloud. And there's actually like
Fully commits to it.
Yeah, and there's a sizable like back-end system, so it's getting ahead of things a little bit, but there is like the date at the saucer is a thing that happens, right? That Aerith was like, oh, the payment was a promised date, right? But there's actually like a whole system in back to actually who you end up having a date with. I've never really exploited it much because I never really cared. Yeah. I'm gonna look up.
That.
Yeah, because it doesn't really like matter too much. Yuffie is also on this list, which I'm not entirely sure how you could have Yuffie at this point. Okay, so here's a wiki. So the date mechanics are a gameplay element in Final Fantasy VII. The player can decide who takes Cloud on a date during the party's second plot-related visit to Golden Saucer and Secret. Okay, so second visit, I guess. That's how we could have Yuffie. The knight's date is chosen based upon the player's dialogue choices and actions throughout the game up to that point. Depending on the player's choices, Cloud may go on a date with Aerith, Tifa, Yuffie, only if she has been recruited, or Barret. How each character is chosen is based upon a hidden value in the game's code, which cannot be viewed without hacking. At the game's start, the opening values are Aerith at 50, Tifa at 30, Yuffie at 10, and Barret at 0. As the game progresses, these values change depending on the player's actions. The character with the highest number of points when the date sequence occurs is the one that appears for the sequence. If there is a tie, the game chooses based on a priority. Aerith has top, followed by Tifa, then Yuffie, then Barret. Aerith is the most likely candidate for the date, but it is not overly difficult to obtain the other two girls as there are several options which very quickly bridge the points gap between starting values. For example, it is possible in responding positively to Tifa several times at the beginning of the game to raise her date value above Aerith's starting value before her second appearance. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't really care. So yeah, like, I'd never really engaged with it because it hasn't been that important to me, but like, this game is so overly complicated in the weirdest of ways.
So complicated.
So, when talking to Jessie on the train, you can get a -3 with Tifa if you respond positively. You can get +5 with Tifa or Barret, depending on who you give the flower to early on. If you talk to Tifa while she's behind the bar and ask for something hard, you get a +5. If you You can get a +5 with Tifa if you respond strongly when she says that when she accuses Cloud of leaving her as his childhood friend. You can get +5. Tifa asks how you slept next morning, and you can get a +5 with Tifa or Barrett, depending on how you respond. You get a +2 from Barrett. Oh, you get negatives if you do badly at the barrel thing with Aerith.
Barrel. Oh.
Interesting.
I don't remember the barrel thing. What's the barrel
When
thing?
she's running in the church and you're pushing the stupid ass barrels down.
At that.
Yeah.
We did bad at that.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm sorry about that. She's like, wow, you're useless.
Some ups and downs in Don Corneo. And then it's some weird stuff like when you land in the sewer, depending on which one you talk to first, like they get plus, the other one gets minus.
Why are these girls so petty?
I know, right? When Cloud is thinking of people, whoever he thinks of first gets a bonus.
What? How do we control that?
This is during the nightmare beginning anew. I'm not sure. It might have been like a choice of like, I wonder how they're doing, or I wonder how they're doing in the prison, I think, is that sequence. It's so strange. Yuffie seems hard to get. Well, I guess there's some meetings here. Crazy. Yeah, it's this crazy mechanic that I've never really dealt with.
Yep.
Because it's just not that important to me. Because that's really the shame, is that like it doesn't really matter, right? Like it's interesting as a mechanic, but ultimately they didn't do anything with that. Like, because there's not an overall relationship mechanic, right? Like towards the end of the game that affects.
It's literally for this one random thing.
Literally for this date thing. It's like, okay, that's cool. Hey, you! What are you looking so down for? How about it? Want me to read your fortune? A bright future. A happy future. Oh, but don't hold it against me if it's not a great prediction. Oh, so sorry. I'm a fortune-telling machine. The name's...
We can name...
It's Kate Sith.
Oh. I like that one. I'm actually listening to a book right now that has a Kate Sith in it.
Yeah. You can only read the future? You kidding? I can find missing things, missing people, anything. Can you tell me where the man named Sephiroth is? Sephiroth, right? Okay, here goes. Flop around a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's your fortune. Ordinary luck, it will be an active fortune. Given to the goodwill of others, and something big will happen after summer. Wait, what's this? Huh? Let me try again. Here. Ta-da! Be careful of forgetfulness. Your lucky color is blue? Forget it. Wait, give me another chance. Wait, let me try again. He's picking up speed. He's taking off. What the? What? What you pursue will be yours, but you will lose something dear. Dire.
Oh, rude.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
Really bad.
This is the first time I ever got something like this.
All of us multiple time players are like, oof.
Yeah. Like, seems like a throwaway
Oof.
line. Certainly wasn't.
Big oof.
Well, then, shall we? What are you talking about? It's a fortune teller. I can't help but think about this. If I don't see what it leads to, I won't be able to relax. That's why I'm going with you. What are we going to do, Cloud? Coming with you no matter what you say. Hey. Ass. Well, Kate said has a lot of HP. Oh, it's probably just because you don't have any materia. I'm not going to equip you yet. Probably told you at the intro, but most of the attractions at Gold Saucer only take GP. They don't sell GP. You can only get them from the Wonder Square games or at the Chocobo races. Damn you. Yay, it's the game place. You have 0 GP. Sure don't. No, I have none. Why would you ask that?
There are none to be had.
You need a lot of money here. I'm talking to you right now. Stupid crane games. Alright. Basketball game. One game is 200 gil. Hold down circle to gain strength, release circle to shoot. Do you mean circle or do you mean X?
Whatever you have circle mapped to right now.
They did mean circle. Wow, one single shot. Damn.
Bruh.
Hey, Scobalts, how's it going? Okay, this one I can try better. Wrestler. What am I'm supposed to tap something. Okay. Tap the circle. Yeah, get cooked. No. Easy. Wow, 2 whole GP. See, can I do the sumo wrestler? I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. Oh, okay, it's actually easy.
Well, it's
Baby game for
basically
babies.
Friday, and I just had Chinese food.
And that's,
so-
oh, sumo wrestler is easier than wrestler. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Or whatever. I'm tippy tapping. Ah! Why are you harder this time? What the heck? What the heck?
It ramps up fast.
It was the
It was
same
good.
guy.
I
Rude.
hadn't had it in a while, and it's really good.
3D battler. Mermaid. Sure. This arcade is crazy. I'm just gonna continue low blowing you, I guess. That seems to be working great. Ow, my face. Ow, my face again. I think I got him. I didn't. I win. Kill his ass. Oh no, it keeps going.
I got beef, mushu beef, which is not something that every Chinese restaurant has, but I like it a lot when they have it.
Shit.
Also less of a sugar bomb than like sesame chicken or something like that.
Oh my god. He's going crazy on me.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
God damn you, cheating bastard.
Dakota.
Damn it. It's a whole ass arcade. It's crazy that they added a whole ass arcade. Mog House. This is... I vaguely remember Mog House. It's a whole thing. This is Mog's house. It's in Mog Forest on Mount Mog. As you do, the beginning of another day in the life of a Mog. This year, Mog is... Pippa years old. That's 28 in human years. That's not a real word. He's at that age when he should be looking for a mate. But no one loves him because he sucks. Before Mog can become an adult, he first needs to learn how to fly. But he can't because he sucks. Even though Mog trains hard every day, he still can't seem to get off the ground because he sucks. I don't know why they put so much effort into the damn golden saucer in this one. Oh, hey, Dakota. I missed your comment. Hello. Good evening. It's like he's still got a long way to go.
I
wish
I liked Ty more.
Help Mog learn how to fly.
It has too much...
Don't overfeed him.
It has too much cilantro and like lemon thyme or lemongrass in it. And those herbs just are not my cup of tea at all. So I kind of struggle with the flavor profile of Thai. But I love their spring rolls where it's like a bunch of veggies with like some shrimp in that really thin rice paper. And you dip it in the peanut sauce. Like that is some good stuff.
You know, it's actually, as to your point, Dakota, it's kind of amazing that, and honestly, maybe it will change in the near future, but it's kind of amazing that Squaresoft has not done a similar coordination with, like, a theme park place as, like, now Super Mario World, right? Like, the Golden Saucer is a consistent thing that they bring up in, like, every game they make now. It's like, surely an arcade or some version of Golden Saucer would be obvious at a theme park. Like, how have they not done it? I don't know. Oh, seems like Mog's decided to take another shot at it. I must say, this is a terrible arcade game, though. Like, I just gotta point out, this is the world's shittiest arcade game. He did it. He's flying. I didn't read the rest, but that's fine.
I didn't realize this was an arcade game.
Yes, this is an arcade game.
It makes sense that it is, but it seemed like you just found someone who happened to be living here.
No. Tired but relaxed, our little Mog turns out the lights early and goes to bed. Good night and sweet dreams.
Oh, it's like one of those ones where it's like you're reading. It's walking you through the...
Oh, what's this? Here comes a female Mog. A Moglet? A Mog... I don't know.
Mogette?
A Mogette?
I don't know. I glanced away and was listening to you read versus reading.
Seems like he likes her too. Good
what
for
is
them.
this like weird
Whatever.
Attenborough / reading?
Now will Mog be able to fly gracefully in front of her?
Simulator.
Help him out with a few coupon nuts.
What is happening?
I know, it's like literally the only thing we do is choose how many Kupo nuts to feed him. And he clearly indicates when he's had enough Kupo nuts. Like, this is not rocket science. It's the world's worst arcade game.
That's
no, it's like, oh shit, I overfed him. I read chat. Well, you know what? I guess now we'll see what happens when he fails. We're gonna blow his chances with the ladies. Suck it, Mog. Sucks to suck, Mog. Oh, it seems like Mog's decided to take another shot at it. He's gonna beef it. He's gonna beef it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually screwed up this game. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. Poor Mog will have to wait some time. Continue. Sure. Let's try it again, dipshit. That's what I get. I looked over to chat, and I heard the noise of him, like, indicating satisfaction, and then I was like, oh, that's the hit the button sound. And so I hit the button, and it was, well, it was not the right choice.
It was not.
Obviously. But I do find some satisfaction in making Mog embarrass himself in front of his prospective mate. Oh, seems like Mog's decided to take another shot. Well, good for him. Yeah, good job or whatever. He's flying. Congratulations, dumbass. Standards are low in these part of the woods.
I guess so.
It must have fallen for his graceful flying form or the belly flop previously. It really could have been either.
Or the fact that there's just no other Mogs around.
Yeah, it's it. This is the options. Sometime later.
You got baby fever.
But seriously, I want to remind everybody that this is hypothetically an arcade game. That I'm just sitting here, like reading. Looks like things are going good with his new Mog friend. Time for a quiet date in the forest. Her name is Mag, Mog and Mag. She is a good-natured Mog. The Mog and the Mog Mag. It really should never have the name of your species as your name. Like, hello, human. You're such a great human.
Pikachu enters the chat.
Yeah, true. Those are... No, that one's equally stupid. Although, to be fair, it is a bit funnier with pets. Like, having a dog named Dog would be pretty funny, actually. So, that, you know... Maybe nothing sentient should have that name. These guys are too sentient for
that's
to be doing this.
Which is also why it's weird that we're like observing this.
Yeah, right. We're just lurking.
It's giving voyeur.
Yeah. I swear to God, if I have to feed you idiots more Koopo nuts, I'm gonna lose it. Best of luck to the both of you, Mog and Mag. May you have lots and lots of healthy Mogs.
That's so weird.
You can't just say words.
What? Why are there suddenly so many bait? It's so weird. What a weird game this is.
Well, that one's dead.
Nah, leave him. That's true. Man.
That is true. That is a trope that does seem to get used, actually. No worries there, I guess. Finn. Why is it an arcade? The thing is like, I remembered well that this was this sort of thing. Like, this image is kind of like ingrained in my head. I was like, ah, yes. Of course, I recall. You know, I had never really considered how really stupid an arcade game it is, though. Like, why have I done this? I'm impressed. Thanks for showing me it. Here, take this. Thanks, man. At least I got stuff out of it.
Super weird.
Back there. Fortune telling. 1 fortune, 50 gil. That is correct, Skowalds. Exactly. Use caution in relationships. Yeah. I do like that they take all of the mini games elsewhere and bring them back as arcade cabinets, which is really clever. Yes. Not
like, oh, you liked that? Have some more of it.
Get cooked. Honestly, this does kind of get me excited to play the remake, though, because this segment gotta be sick as hell. No, no, no. Stop that. Stop that. Twofer. Where are you going? Yeah, this sequence, while very cool, it clearly is like doing so much, I don't know, suggestion of environment because they just couldn't do much with the graphics and things. That it really would benefit from another round.
Probably is really exciting, yeah.
Come here. Cut that shit out. Aiming is a little bit difficult. Stupid red guys. Oh shit, where did you come from? Wow, exactly 15,000. Styling. Honestly, they should have done more stuff like that with Final Fantasy 15. You got the boys in the car, freaking go crazy with that shit. I don't know if they ever did any chase, which is a freaking crying shame. All right, well, I have succeeded in acquiring some portion of GP. And can I just remind everybody that they charge you, I think it was 5 GP to save, which is unconscionable. Ghost. Oh, hello, Phoebe. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the Ghost Hotel. Whoa. he's having a moment. For reservations, please step up to the counter. Whoa. That's like a wavy ghost over here. Hello. Oh. Oh my god. It's our most popular employee, Mr. Hangman. Welcome. It's 5 GP a night. Would you like to stay? Absolutely not. You thieves. Ghost Hotel's pretty cool, though, to be fair. Hey, Mr. Hangman's back.
What's up, dude?
I feel like this golden saucer in Final Fantasy VII is the most, I guess, like, real-life viable. I would say, like, it's got sort of the whole picture. Because it is not the biggest or most complicated. I think Final Fantasy XIV takes that. But it's a lot more casino in Final Fantasy XIV and a little less theme park. This one, I'm like, this is pretty close to being able to, like, exist for real. And at the very least, as, like, a point of inspiration, it could really get a lot done if they were trying to, like, make a real one, right? In, like, collaboration with the theme park. Because it's like, well, you've got a ghost, you know, a ghost inn to work with for a hotel. You've got roller coasters.
Did you hear that they're making a Minecraft theme park?
Yeah. Does that not already exist? How close to being done is it?
It's a fairly new information. They just started talking about it at the last Minecraft Live, which was only like two weeks ago.
Okay. So? I guess maybe I just assumed that
they're doing like live Minecraft events that like travel around and you can walk through and stuff, but like that's not the
Minecraft
theme park.
Minecraft World is coming to Chessington World of Adventures. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where Chessington World of Adventures
It's in England.
Oh, it's in England. Interesting. Interesting.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Anyway, now maybe I'll actually pay attention to this guy yelling at me. Hey, boy! Boy? How is it? You having fun? So you are having fun. Well, good. Good for you, boy. My name's Cloud, and stop calling me boy. Me? I'm the owner of the Gold Saucer. The name's Dio. Also, they could have a Dio to wander around the Golden Saucer. Like that. I'm Dio. That'd be amusing. Not even listening. By the way, boy, do you know what a black materia is? What is it?
Materia that's black.
Haha, that I say, that's a good one, boy, but it's not good to lie. You can't fool me. Why do you ask me? Well, a while back, a boy your age came in and asked me if I had a black materia. I thought you might know who he was, seeing as how you're both about the same age. What a preposterous premise. You're about the same age. You know,
you're from England? Do you know this person I know who's all England? No.
It's worse than that. It's not even the same like country or regionality. It's literally they're about your age. You know everybody in the world about your age, right? Like, huh?
I definitely do. I don't know what you're talking
Huh? Did he happen to have a black cape? Why, yes, indeed, and a tattoo on his hand that said 1. Where did he go? Haha, no idea. Well then.
I mean, the worst part is that we do know him.
Yeah, right. I say, stop by the battle arena if you like, boy. You'll probably like it. Many of my collections are on display there.
Like, how dare you think we know everyone our age, but also I know that guy.
I know that asshole. Yay, the roller coaster. No. I want on the roller coaster.
Ow, I whacked my elbow.
This attraction shooting coaster is... What? That was a weird sentence. While your ride is going zoom, you're going bang, bang. Things are going phew, phew, and you destroy them with a big boom. Pretty simple, isn't it? Oh, to shoot, hit the circle button in the bar that's shown on the left side of the screen is the power meter. When it's full, go broom. When it's empty, it'll go burm. Become weak. So be careful.
Sure.
Also, if you're in the top 3, you'll get on the Wall of Fame.
I'm not knitting my sock today because I tried it on. It's too big, and every single freaking thing I've knitted in the last 6 months has been too big.
Womp womp.
So it's in timeout again.
Bummer.
And I've like cast on a sweater, and I have it over next to me.
Do I want to pay 10 GP for this? Yeah, I guess I will.
I'm here instead watching you play. Because I'm sad about knitting.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be my stress-free hobby, and it's annoying the snot out of me.
That's unfortunate.
I need you to be annoying right now. You're supposed to be my stressor. Wow.
It's a shooty roller coaster. Again, kind of crazy they did this.
It's very nostalgic looking. It's giving like old
Ghost.
roller coaster builder, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember there was one of those on our grandma's computer?
I do. I was just thinking about it because it wasn't.
This is the vibe.
It was weird. It was like pre-Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was.
It certainly was. Yeah.
And it didn't have any like park simulation part of it. It was just build coaster and then you could like
actually watch
run
this,
through it
but-
like this. Like it would sort of simulate the coaster. Like that was literally all it did. God damn it. This is difficult.
DOC for Roller Coaster Tycoon or something.
Yeah.
I can't even look at this. It is making me sick to my stomach. So I'm gonna listen. Go team.
I hate
listen and look at
controllers
chat.
aiming. It's the most painful thing in the world. I mean, this is barely even controller aiming. I would like to shoot the weird sparklies. Thank you. Take that, you stupid ass balloons. God damn you balloons. And by balloons, I mean UFOs. I don't think I'm making it to the Wall of Fame.
Did it give you something to beat, or?
No, I didn't check the Wall of Fame. Ah! It's so hard to aim. Oh my god. You're killing me. I can't hit shit because we're just going back and forth.
This song is just eternal here.
Yes, it is. Damn it. I didn't get it.
It's not long enough to be eternal. Like, it really needs more.
I can't hit shit. I didn't hit anything. I didn't get any points for like the last quarter of this goddamn thing. Killing me. Killing me. Did I get a gift?
Maddening. It's maddening.
2265. Uh-huh. Yeah, what was the Hall of Fame? Oh. Oh, you get a prize for more than 3,000. Damn it. Damn it.
Boo.
That's hard. Controls are not helpful anymore.
Conducive.
It's pretty
They're
pretty
not
shitty.
conducive.
Wii station. Okay, so round. What am I looking at? Round square? Is that what it? Round square?
Round square?
Square? I'm trying to read this.
Ghost.
Kind of look.
Oh, it does look like round square. Ghost square, speed square, event square. But why is it round square? What a terrible name.
No, I shan't. I love that it actually says no, I shan't. Shall you be riding this evening? Yes, I shall. No, I shan't. Help, I can't leave. I don't know why this one seems to be called round square.
I don't know, but it is upsetting.
Okay, there we go. I think this is where I'm supposed to be going. Oh my god.
Excuse me.
I'm beginning to think that I should have brought Tifa because
Speed,
she's
ghost,
one of my
round,
main
something.
combatants. Dead.
Event,
What?
chocobo,
Why?
wonder, something.
Cloud.
There's so much
Where are you
English
going?
writing in this. That's not typical. I'm just glad that they're
think
not
so.
playing the other song.
Sephiroth do this? A lot of people have died.
You've got this huge casino theme park thing, and like no alarms went off
Yeah.
and all these people were massacred with a gun? Like
No, it's not
nobody.
him. They're all shot. I need to look up.
Nobody?
Speaking of gun, how do I get Vincent? Vincent, I think, comes later. He wasn't on the list for the second. Like you can't do a date with Vincent, so presumably you don't get Vincent till later.
My
Vincent?
vampire lover.
How do you recruit Vincent? Final Fantasy 7.
I took my lunch today to shower instead of doing it after work, and like, what a great decision that was.
Must be recruited in the Shinra mansion after obtaining the mansion key.
Okay, have we done that yet?
No, Shinra mansion should be the mansion that was in the.
That was in the hometown, right?
Yeah, in Nibble.
Yeah, I just Nibelheim or whatever.
Nibelheim's the mountain. I think the town is Nibble. Yeah, so we need to get the mansion key at some point, and then there's a safe that we can open. And unlocks the room in the basement where Vincent's at. Oh, you know what? I saw that room. I know what room they're talking about.
That's like down in the area where Sephiroth was losing his mind to...
That is correct.
Okay.
There is a door down there. Sephiroth would never use a gun. That lady's alive. What happened? Man with a gun on his arm. Oh yeah, Barrett.
What?
That would do it.
Barrett killed all these people?
It can't be. Well, that's the implication, certainly. Hold it right there and stay quiet. Hello. Did you guys do this?
No.
No, it wasn't us.
We just got here.
Wrong. Hurry and run. It's going to get ugly. What? Hold them. Why? Okay.
I feel like we made it ugly by...
Yeah, I feel like this was a poor choice.
Yeah, like what?
It's as far as you go.
Why you make us run? Now they think we did
listen
stuff.
Yeah, now we look suspicious, Cloud. I shouldn't have brought Aerith. Aerith is not equipped for combat.
We thought it was a date, not combat.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I didn't think it was a
I forgot the
combat date.
timeline. Should have brought Tifa. One more to go. Yes. Hey, pay attention. Don't need to listen. Pay for your crime down below.
What crime? We didn't do
Yes.
anything. We didn't do anything.
It's all right. We'll manage. You all right?
What? How'd we get out?
Where are we? Oh, this is where they brought us. Desert prison.
Oh.
Coral prison.
Why is there always a desert prison?
Desert prison? Yep, a natural prison in the middle of the desert, surrounded entirely by quicksand.
I'm gonna be honest. There's no such thing as a natural prison. That is a stupid thing to have said.
I heard that once you get in, you never get out. But there is one special exception.
It's a roach motel.
Hey, Barrett.
Why you shoot all those people?
Barrett. Did he really... Stay back. This is something I gotta deal with. Just leave me alone.
Something is...
Ooh, that's one of your friends? He sure looks dangerous. Cloud, what should we do? Barrett's not his normal self. You know, okay. Instant combat.
Actually
What the heck?
wild that someone can just wander around with a gun arm. That's actually kind of
true.
Fun. Like someone who is not in a job that would require a gun. And I say this staring directly into the eyeballs. of a lot of people in the U.S. That's actually crazy.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was about to say something, and then the fight happened.
Yeah, before we got jumped.
Suddenly.
Barrett ran off. He was like, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, your friend looks dangerous.
Oh, right. That's right. It was Kate Sith who was standing nearby. I was gonna mention how it's very ballsy for them to have included Kate Sith in that sort of model where they are trying to communicate that there's like a cat in control of like a big stuffed mech or something, and it's like impossible to understand based on like there are not enough polygons.
Not enough polygons to explain what's happening here.
Communicate what is going on with Kate Sith. Like, what is happening? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Not even a little bit. Oh, I guess I should equip you with some materia. All of the materia is elsewhere. Well, here, have Chocomog. I guess.
So wait, are we in prison and Tifa's just still at the Golden Saucer?
Presumably.
Wondering where we are. Barrett's even here. It's just her there.
And Red 13. And by that, I mean Herbert.
Herbert is with her. That's
Tifa and Herbert.
He seems reliable. And like
Herbert does seem like the most reliable one amongst us.
He seems incredibly reliable, but also like the least involved.
Yeah.
Like, why is he with us? He's just vibing, hanging out. He could get
he did say that he specifically wanted to go, I don't know if like Cosmo Valley, he might have mentioned that already.
That's where his hometown is, right?
Yeah, and he was like, I'll just stick with you guys till we get there. Pretty much. I was like, okay.
Well, yeah, I guess he feels no urgency around the arrival time for that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's just got all the time in the world.
If I'd been in prison for some indeterminate amount of time, I would want to go home immediately.
Yeah, right?
See my people, right? Like, my family.
This asshole just follows you around. A weirdo. At least I have a free save point here. Unlike in Golden Saucer, those assholes. They probably charge for bathrooms, too.
They totally would charge for bathrooms, too. Although maybe not. I feel like people get pretty belligerent about bathroom, like...
What?
Especially somewhere serving alcohol, they'll be like, fine, I'm just taking a dump on your floor. Like,
that is true. They are asking for trouble.
Yeah, you're just asking for a problem.
It is in everybody's best interest to have available bathrooms.
I will say I am one of those people who, like, if I were somewhere that was like, you can't use the bathroom, and they were like rude about it, like not somewhere who's like, we don't have one, so sorry, but like somewhere like the Golden Saucer, and if I were like sick and like you have to let me, and they didn't, I would just be like,
it's like you have a couple options. You can either let me use it or clean up a pool of
the floor.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna throw up right there. Do you want that?
You have
Do you want to deal with that biohazard? Didn't I tell you not to come here? Just hold on for a second. We just want to talk. You'll understand if you just hear us out.
What the frick?
You just killed a man. Didn't want none of you to get involved.
What is happening? Why are you on a murder spree, seemingly?
Yeah, that's Cloud's line. It's too dangerous. I can't let you get involved. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're already involved in this. Suddenly, Tifa and Herbert are here.
Yeah, surprise, we came.
We saw you and hurried here, so come on. Okay. This is the least secure prison. If you could just walk in.
How did you get here?
Like, it's not that hard to get out.
Explain to me how you can get in, but then can't get out.
Seemingly, you can just show up.
It's
allegedly surrounded by quicksand, but not so much quicksand, because you can just... It's one-way quicksand, you see. You just show up.
The least natural prison ever.
Also, this is another of those examples that were used to instill this unreasonable fear of quicksand in you as a child.
Yeah.
But then also quicksand, 1, never comes up in your life, and 2, not that dangerous, actually.
No.
Like, it's not actually...
Like, instead of being afraid of quicksand, it should just be like, here's how to deal with quicksand.
You know what's way more frightening than quicksand? That was never made a big deal of? Freaking sinkholes, bro. Like,
yes.
That shit's
like
scary.
Deep mud. That's actually scary.
Well, yeah, that too. But like, freaking sinkholes are the shit that can just...
Sinkholes are terrifying.
Apparate out of nowhere and swallow a building. And like... That was never used as like this scary boogeyman in movies and media. No, it's quicksand. Quicksand, it's scary because it's, I don't know,
surprise,
sand.
The road is just gone from under your car.
Yup.
Good luck.
Come on, Barrett, just tell us what's going on. You guys. I heard that the murders at the battle arena were done by a man with a gun arm. Was that you? Thank you, Herbert, for just directly asking.
Yeah, Herbert knows what's up.
No messing around. There's another man that got a gun grafted into one of his arms. It was 4 years ago. Besties. Twinsies.
Twinkies.
I remember. I was on my way home from visiting a maker reactor being built. Barrett, Dine, come quick. The village is being attacked. It's Shinra's soldiers. What?
What?
That's where you go, just over to the edge there? That's not come quick, that's take a look. That's a different request. How did you not notice that, actually? Are you guys idiots?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What the hell happened? What the hell?
Rah!
He's vibrating. He's vibrating violently. He's actively losing weight from the vibrations.
Rah!
Hey, Barrett, it's not over yet. Everyone's waiting. Let's go back to the village. Barrett, Dine, protect the village. Old man. I'm pretty sure he knew you personally. Do you know his name?
Yeah, he seemed to recognize you.
Old man, no, it's like, if he's not dead yet, he'd be like, you assholes.
You don't even know my name.
Ain't no respect. God damn it. You know me, I've been your neighbor for 30 years.
Dance, Barrett, dance.
He's quick for a big guy. Damn. Come on, Bear, we gotta hurry. I don't know, maybe just hide under the bridge till they have to reload. Jesus.
Yeah, what is their clip?
Right, you stay here. Always gotta have the imperial laugh. Yeah, the Ojo-sama. Shut up. You can shoot all day and never hit them with aim like that. You stormtrooper idiots. That's a lap. Stop playing around and cover me. Watch out. Okay, so she apparently also has a gun, but like can aim, I guess. I mean, hang on.
Not that well. They're just hanging off the edge.
Listen to me. Coming back to the village here. Yeah, I ain't letting go. Coming back. Everyone's waiting for you. Eleanor and Marlene, they all waiting on us. Pew, 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 pew. Aye. And thus the hand was lost. But also he still somehow got out of there without dying. This only raises further questions. From then on, I couldn't use my right arm no more.
What?
I was depressed for a while.
Has he just not been using his right arm this whole time and we never noticed?
No, the right arm is where the gun went.
I thought that's his left arm.
No, that's his right.
Oh.
He's got his arm up. Wow.
Oh,
And I threw away my artificial arm and got this gun grafted in, which is a totally normal thing that people do.
Who did that? Like, what doctor would be like, sure, man.
Got a new right arm to get revenge on the Shinra. Took everything away. Also, like, what are the mechanisms by which that functions? And is that actually, like, a good idea? Because, like, you stick it on the end.
Like, all you need is a muscle spasm and you start pulling a trigger on accident.
And now you're also, like, absorbing recoil very strangely into your arm. Like,
this is some grafted onto the bone?
Weird ass shit. Like, I don't know, man. This seems... What's the reloading process like?
A gun? It's like a machine gun, seemingly?
Well,
like the way they rapid fire it? It's like...
Yeah, because it's obviously, like, got replaceable parts, right? Because it's like... It seems to really what's grafted on his arm is an attachment system, and then you can just stick stuff on it. Because you can just stick guns on it. Because you as you go through the game, you get different guns, and you just sticks them on there. But it's like, that's crazy.
That's weird behavior, man.
Yeah, sure is.
That's weird.
Got a new right arm to get revenge on the Shinra, who took everything away.
Why is so
Back then, I heard the doc say there was another man who got the same operation as me. That's crazy, by the way.
That's a HIPAA violation.
But his was the left arm. But Tiny's injury was the same as yours, right? Yeah, that's right. He was deceived by the Shinra, too. He'll probably join us to fight against the Shinra.
Why would you assume that was Dine?
Wouldn't bet on it. I gotta apologize to Dine before I can rest in peace.
Why would you assume it was Dine?
Do whatever you want.
Why would you be like, oh, he lost an arm and he's definitely the only one who could get a gun grafted onto it.
Yeah. If you die on me, I'm gonna have nightmares.
This is the same thought process that makes people say, hey, you're the same age. You must know them.
Yep.
It's
this isn't the end. Aren't you going to save the planet? Shit. Tifa, you ought to know by now. That's all right. I'm not so different from you. It's easier to understand. It's you, Barrett. So there it is, Barrett. So I guess it'll be Barrett, me, and...
Tifa!
Yeah, we'll bring Tifa. Sorry,
get that.
We gotta retire you.
Energy bay. Yeah, you got.
Oh, shit.
Bye.
She's got the Chocomog equipped, so I gotta... Can I... Okay. Yeah, Whoop.
Ugh, my stomach has been so unhappy the last few days.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think it's because the last time I went to the doctor, he was like, hey, you're taking 2 antidepressants. You should only take 1. Because taking 2 increases your risk of whatever that serotonin syndrome is. And I was like, okay, but like they're working. Because one of them's for my vertigo. I'm not taking it for its actual antidepressant properties. And he's like, let's take you off the 1 and keep you on the 1 for vertigo, and then if you find that you still need more coverage, we'll up the dose, which means I'm gonna feel sick coming off of it, which is about the time now that I'll start feeling sick, because it takes like 4 to 6 weeks. And then if I increase my dose, it's gonna take another 4 to feel sick, increasing the dose. And I'm like, gosh dang it, it was working fine. This is also not the time to be under-medicated.
Truly.
Ugh. Sometimes during the day too, but and I can definitely tell that I'm like not as medicated because work has been, well, it's stressful anyway, but it's felt like dialed to 12 stressful. And like I was having stress dreams last night and I was like, gosh darn it.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Everything's terrible.
Alright, also on here. I guess I'll just equip the all just so that we can continue leveling it up. Oh, an empty chest. Bummer. Damn it.
Yeah.
See, is there a reason for me to have goddamn mithril armor? Oh my god, you're gonna flee, aren't you? You goddamn bastard just stole a mithril armlet from me. What a dickbag.
Bro!
These assholes. They were really just cool with being assholes back in the day. Like, back in the day, like, they were just like, fuck you. And the horse you rode in on, this is what you've got to deal with. Yeah, you've got a gun. You can go to the back row. Guys only tell lies. Only lies. Not a one of them will tell you the truth. Just talk with them a couple of times and you'll get sick of them. This place is heaven. This place is heaven. This place is heaven. Man with a gun on his arm? Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. You want to see the boss?
Like, seems to be with you.
Go southwest and you'll meet him. You'll meet him. You'll meet him. It's out in the desert. Stay still and don't walk. Don't walk. Don't walk. No way you'll ever see a mysterious chocobo carriage. No way. No way. No way.
Echo.
Yeah. The elevator will take you to the top, but you gotta be picked as a chocobo racer first.
That was a gag in the show I was just in.
Oh yeah.
There's like, oh yeah, the whole like I said, it was very stupid humor. But there was one of the there was a couple who were trapped, and the guy had many lines but it started out and he was like, oh, if I stand here, there's an echo, and then there would be a guy off stage who would go echo, 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 and it was funny, and it just kept happening, and it happened in it happened in one of the songs, and it was happening during like a very emotionally fraught moment, which is why it was funny. And then there was like one moment, like the last part of the gag, back around, where the girl said something in the emotionally fraught moment and also echoed. It was like the last time it happened. It was just goofy. And I was the echo off stage for the lady.
Nice.
Because I'm fancy.
Ow.
Actually, what happened is it got to the point where we were like coming up the end of the show and I just was consistently not missing things. And like everyone, like some of the other people who had lines off stage, like forgot for whatever reason.
Just were not paying sufficient attention as soon as they weren't on stage.
So yeah, they just weren't ready to talk off stage because there was a lot of like yelling and screaming and lines off stage. So towards the end of it, like we're ramping up to the show, and it was just like anytime the director found a gap at that point, he's just like, "Where's Kappa?" Like, I'm here. So I got a bunch of things right at the end that I had to figure out how to do because they just threw me in.
That's what you get for being responsible.
Yeah, I got the echo lines. I got chucked into a scene at the very end, like a hidden participant almost, because they needed someone to like puppeteer a rat-covered blanket for the guy who couldn't really manage it. So I was like, that's me, I guess. And that's my story of Echo.
Ow.
Echo. I all of a sudden got very tired.
Yeah, it's that sort of day.
Yeah, it's been that kind of week, to be honest.
Yeah, it's true.
I also slept kind of crummy last night.
Yeah, we had like a time constraint trying to release something at work today, which made me like sleep, not poorly, but like just sort of have it in mind.
Interrupted, yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep lighter than normal.
You goddamn bastard. These pieces of shit. I can't believe. Like, oh, I stole all this shit and I'm gone by. God damn you. I was glad to get through today, although we ended up having to move it. No fault of my own. But it was annoying because it was like, it didn't even need to be that stressful because like I had plenty of time to do what I needed to do. I just couldn't help but think about it.
Yeah.
One's been shot too.
We had a deadline like that today for something that was like very, very time sensitive and like could have serious repercussions if it wasn't done. And it got done. There was no reason to think it wouldn't, but man, it was stressing me out all week.
Please stop self-destructing. It's very uncool. Wow, Barrett, you're really bad at magic. I should not expect you to do that.
Barrett only has the pew pew.
Yeah, he really does. When they do that, they don't count it dying. We don't get any XP. Whatever. The enemies here, stupid. Stupid as shit. Man, the boss was really in a bad mood today. Was it one of his better days? I don't know, man. You should figure that out. Well, this is quite different. How about I choco-mog your ass?
Choco on this! Get it?
I did get it.
Fat chocobo.
Hey, it's the variant. Bacam!
Macaque? He's so derpy. I like that one. I just wish you and it's the graphical, obviously, but like I wish he were floppier, like just like gooier looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm fat. Fat chocobo, just a big old tub of goo.
Dine, is that you? Now
Why,
that's
he
a
looks like
voice
a
I
ghost.
haven't heard in years.
Is he a ghost? He looks
A
shiny and
voice I'll
see-through.
never forget. I always hoped I'd be able to see you again someday. I knew you were alive somewhere. We had the same operation. Listen to me, Di. All right. What's that? I hear her voice. Huh? I hear her voice. Eleanor's voice. Begging me not to hate your rotten guts. That's why I didn't hunt you down. No, it's stupid. I'm not asking you to forgive me. But what are you doing in a place like this? Why you want to kill those that ain't even involved? Why? Why the hell do you care for? Are the people killed going to understand why? Are the people of Coral going to understand just hearing Shinra's excuses? I don't care what the reason is. All they give us are artillery and stupid excuses. What's left is a world of despair and emptiness.
No, this conversation does not make any sense. What are we talking about?
You still want to hear why?
What are we talking about?
All right, I'll tell you. Because I want to destroy everything. Bang.
Of course you do.
People of this city. Bang. The city itself. The whole world.
Did he just shoot us?
I think he shot like at the ground or whatever. I got nothing left in this world. Coral, Eleanor, Marlene. Died. Marlene's still alive. Eh? I went back into town. I thought she was gone for sure. That's why I wanted to be by her side till the end. That's when I found her. Found Marlene. She's in Midgar. Let's go see her together, all right?
Do you want this man around your daughter?
She's alive.
Are you crazy?
I kind of wonder if Marlene is Dine's daughter.
Oh.
Maybe not, but like, I don't know.
Do we think maybe her mom was his sister? Like,
that might have been
related?
the case. That might be the case. That would probably make more sense. He's awfully attached to
some type of relationship vibes, yeah.
Yeah, because like awfully attached to what was previously perceived as Barrett's wife and daughter. It's like, who's this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
so she's still alive. All right, Barrett. I guess that means you and I gotta fight. What?
Well, why?
Eleanor's alone all by herself. I gotta take Marlene to her.
Dine?
Are you insane?
Are you murder-suiciding?
Marlene wants to see her mom, don't she?
No.
Stop, Dine. I can't die yet. Oh, yeah? My life's been over ever since then. Then just go freaking jump off a cliff, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like, bro.
Stop it. I don't want to fight you. Barrett, how'd you stay the hell out of it? This is my problem.
I'm gonna punch that dude.
You know, it could be a problem if it's just... Yeah, it's just Barrett. Okay,
Well.
At least we had a limit break at the start.
Well.
I need to go check on Phoebe. I hear her clacking about on the floor, but I don't know what the hell she's doing. Hopefully she's just chewing on a thing that is hers and is appropriate to be chewed on.
Nepheater.
That doesn't actually do more damage than his normal attack. I don't know what's going on there. Bam. Yeah, it's the same. Do I have a high potion? They all do the same damage. What is with this guy's attacks? That does not look like a Molotov cocktail. I don't. Do you guys know what a Molotov cocktail is? Like, hello?
Why is he so much taller than... Is Barrett short? Why is this so zoomed in? Did you zoom in on your computer? Or did I do something?
I think you did that then. Platoon. Suck a dime. Hey, silver armlet.
Not like the mithril armlet that we lost.
I think it's actually better, but it's fine. Bark. Bark. Almost looked like bark. Bark. Was it just my arm back then? I lost something irreplaceable. I don't know where I went wrong. You should go to therapy. I don't know either, man.
Therapy's available.
This is the only way we can resolve this. I told you, I want to destroy everything. Everything. This crazy world. Even me. What about Marlene?
Therapy.
What's going to happen to her?
The answer.
Think about it, Barrett. How old was Marlene back then? And if I did go to her now, she wouldn't even know me. What's more, Barrett, these hands are a little too stained to carry Marlene anymore.
Maybe you shouldn't have been murdering people.
Yeah. Barrett.
Bro.
Give that pendant to Marlene. It was Eleanor's. My wife's memento. Yeah, see?
Huh?
All right. Dine
so
said,
is that his daughter?
I think maybe. Wow, Marlene's already 4.
Bro, she's 4.
Barrett, don't ever make Marlene cry.
You can absolutely get in before she remembers that you were there.
Died.
She's only 4.
Dine. Yeah, Dine's kind of a dipshit. That's actually.
What? My dude.
Dine, me and you were the same.
What was the point of this?
My hands ain't any cleaner. I shouldn't be able to carry Marlene either. Yell at the sky.
Hurrah.
You want something? I want to go up. Like I told you before, you gotta get the boss' permission, then win the chocobo. Dine's got his reason and can't speak. So I got this instead. Yeah, bull. I want to go up. Right. Did you kill Dine? Must've. You'd never be holding that thing. But Dine's dead. Maybe now the place will calm down a little. Dine didn't care who anyone was.
Why
Hell
was
do
Dine
you
down
know?
here in the prison and yet
Right.
also killing
no.
people up at the top?
I don't know anything. Sorry.
I thought people couldn't leave.
Then will you get us out of here? Huh? Oh man, you guys are mistaken. I already told you, there's only one way to get out of here. That's to win the chocobo race, and that's held up there in the gold saucer. And only one racer can go up at a time. Say what? No, really, even if you threaten me. A rule's a rule,
What?
I can't change it. If I do, the whole system down here will get messed up. I can't do that.
What in the Hunger Games?
Okay, I'll let one go up there. After that, he's got to deal with Dio. All right, then. Cloud, you go. We'll wait down here. Hurry up and win with that chocobo race and get us out of here.
All right, me and my compatriots all count as one person because when
True.
I walk on the world map, they all suck up into me.
That's right. We can take up the space of a single person.
I just
Cloud,
want to be
we'll
really
be waiting
clear.
for you. Nah. Have you decided? All you need now is a manager. Register and get a chocobo. Hi, I happen to hear your story. Esther. I'll be your manager. She's got the Hunger Games lady supporter vibe. I don't remember her name. Effie, I think is her name. She's got a bit of that vibe. Well, I have nothing against it, but this is Esther. She may look kind of funny. There's no better manager in the races. That's so rude. Yeah, well, nice to meet you, Cloud. All right then, Cloud. I'll send you up the elevator. Esther will fill you in on the details. So that's what happened. I'll talk to Dio directly. You just concentrate on the race. Oh yeah, getting back to the other thing, there are many different types of chocobo jockeys. It's not only for criminals. Some people compete for the fame. Some people compete for the money. Some only for glory. And then there are people like you. The criminal. Anyway, I thought we double checked that box, but it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, I'll teach you how to ride a chocobo. Okay. First use the select button to choose either auto or manual. In other words, either you control the chocobo or let it run on its own. It's pretty hard to make the chocobo run the way you want it to. If the chocobo doesn't like you, it won't listen. Can't really help on this one. But most of the chocobos that I'll provide you with are mellow, and you should be able to handle them. In riding, use square to speed up, X to slow down. But if you go faster than the chocobo can handle, it'll lose its stamina really fast. Use the directional button to move the chocobo left and right. Circle to get a boost. Of course, your stamina runs out faster, though. There are some bad-tempered chocobos that can't pace themselves, and they'll lose their stamina pretty fast. For these kinds of chocobos, you should set the controls on manual and slow it down. Finally, some advice for the restless. Once the first and second chocobo cross the goal line, press the start button to end the race. Okay. Again, whole ass minigame. You knew? Yeah, I guess. Hi, Joe. Hey, Esther. You're looking pretty as usual. Thanks.
That's 'cause I am.
Let me introduce you, Cloud. This is Joe, one of the top chocobo jockeys. Nice to meet you, Cloud. Sup? You're with Esther, then... Right, he's an up-and-coming jockey. He's only been down here for a day, and already he made it up here. What? Oh, I see. What did you do down there? Sorry, you're not supposed to ask about the past here. Pretty interesting. I have a feeling that we'll meet again. Then until we meet again, Cloud. I'm gonna check on the chocobo. You just wait here for a while. Okay. I can't actually open the mail. Well, I'm gonna go... First, I'm gonna go pick up that materia that I just now noticed.
Is the music of the game really quiet, or
There is
my thing just...
no music.
Okay, great.
Oh. Well, the jockey for the next race, please proceed to the paddock. I repeat. Okay. I guess that includes me. I don't know. I'm really just trying to pause here, but I literally cannot pause. None of my buttons do a jack shit. I guess I don't get to go. I guess I'm just waiting here. Cloud. I'm just waiting here. Thanks for waiting. I registered you in the next race. This is a chocobo I prepared myself. You won't lose easily. Oh yeah, you know how to ride one? Yeah, I got it. Then good luck. Bruh. Literally trying to pause. Nope, here we are. How? Okay, there we go. I'm just taking that inside line. My stamina's losing pretty quick. I need to make sure I'm pacing myself properly. Okay, I think I'm in first. We're just gonna pace ourselves here in first. I don't remember what the end of the. Also, they did so much for this freaking track. Like,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's also very much giving.
Oh shit! God damn it! I didn't notice that was the end.
How'd they squeak ahead of you right at the end?
Well, because I didn't notice that was the end, so I didn't realize I needed to do the dash there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't dash early enough. God damn it. Too bad. I was expecting a little more from you. Shut the fuck up. Find a better chocobo for you. Wait here for a while, okay? I should have won that, and I still can't fucking pause the game. Oh my god.
Let me out!
Seriously, dude. What the freaking crap are you doing? And I have to watch these assholes walk one by one? God, what is this section?
Release me.
Hi. Great, thanks. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Shut up. I just need to be able to identify when the end of the race is. It will be fine. Stop automaticing. Just gonna try to take the inside line. Slow down a little bit. I'm burning through my stamina a little too hard. Okay. They are still behind me. We have not actually burned any stamina. Let's go.
There's one coming up on you.
You gotta be kidding me! Are you? Oh no, I did sneak ahead. I was gonna be so mad.
Oh, I thought he squeaked around you. That would have.
I'd been so irate.
That would have been real stupid.
Congratulations! Now you're home free. Oh yeah, the owner told me to give you this letter. If you won, you win, you won. Thanks. Boy, if you're reading this letter, then you must have won.
Rainbow Road vibe.
Yeah,
for sure.
And won a victory that I'm sure you earned. I heard about dying from Esther.
Hey.
Now that you're victorious, I promise that you and all your friends will get a full pardon and you'll all be set free. Also, by way of apology, I prepared a little gift for you to use on your journey. Sorry I couldn't be there to tell you this in person, but I'm a very busy man. Sincerely, Dio. A gift.
What the heck?
Hello? Cloud, isn't this great? The assistant manager just stopped by and dropped off a buggy for you. Now you can go over deserts and rivers, no problem. Okay, Cloud, I'll be waiting outside. The letter continues. P.S. I just recently met Sephiroth. He must have a lot of fans with boys your age. Why don't you get his autograph? It seems he's headed toward the south of the river towards Gongaga. Thanks, bro. Sephiroth. Guess this is goodbye. Yeah, well, if you ever get your own race chocobo, come on back again. I'll take care of your registration and everything. See you again. Oh, shit. I gotta take all the shit off Barrett again. Yay. Oops. Literally just a phone. All right. Now I'm going to go check on Phoebe and the state of things. I'll be right back.
Okey-doke. Nobody here but us chicken. Chicken. I wonder how Phoebe's doing.
Okay.
You're back.
As far as I can tell, Phoebe was being good. No problem.
Yay.
She had settled in her bed under the table.
Yay.
She likes to settle there frequently. Okay. Now we're ready to continue. Oh. Now recognized. Hold on. Fight me about the hands again. As it does. Okay.
Just remembered that I have ginger ale, which I'm gonna go put some.
Okay, so hypothetically, We've got place to the south. Across the river. What's this town thingy here? Am I getting fights while I'm in that thing? I'm not sure.
I return.
Welcome back. I might have had that audio slightly too loud. It might have been echoing a little bit.
Me?
Possibly on the stream. It's hard to say.
I didn't hear an echo, but I'm not listening to stream, I guess.
No one's here. We'll come back later. Okay, fine. Screw you, random house.
Random House Publishing?
That it actually is exactly what came to mind also. It's not... What's the actual word that goes there? It's not random, is it?
It was Random House.
Is it Random House? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's Penguin Random House now. They combined. So maybe that's what you're used to hearing?
No, it definitely wasn't.
No, it's Random House.
Okay. Is someone there?
Which seems like kind of a random name for a publisher, actually.
I guess that's because I was like, it can't just be actually Random House, right? Like, it has to have a... Surely that's relating to another word that was more reasonable. Maybe it was Reasonable House Publishing. Hey, Rude. Who do you like? What are you getting so embarrassed about? Come on, who do you like? Tifa. That's a tough one. But poor Alana, No, she likes Tsang. I never knew that, but Tsang likes that ancient. What the hell is wrong with you people? What are they talking about? It's so stupid. They always talk about who they like or don't like, but Tsang is different. Oh no! They're here. They're really here. These guys are kind of amusing to me because they're supposed to be like the elites or whatever for Shinra, but honestly, they come across way closer to Team Rocket from freaking Pokemon. They are the bumbliest doofs that have ever doofed. They're here. They're really here. And it's time. Rude, don't go easy on them, even though they're girls. Don't worry, I'll do my job. We're counting on you. I'll report to Tsang. It's been a while. Payback time for what you did in Sector 7. Sector 7? That's sad. It's as far as you go. What happened? What did I do in Sector 7?
I'm sure they're saying that you did it.
Oh, probably. Here, I got you.
When in fact you did not.
Ow! That hurt. I got you this sick-ass Ifrit. Blam! I can't hide the big block at the bottom. Oh, there. More different summon. They really weren't working with a lot of polygons at this point. Shiva's design has gotten so much more complicated over time. It's crazy. Lemon break. Oh yeah, this gives us all haste and stuff.
Ew.
I forgot. Woo! We're on that lunatic high. You healing bastard. Oops. Boop. Bow. Boom. Yeah, why are you guys stopped? Did Chocobog just stop your ass? Hello? Is that an option?
What is happening?
I didn't. I guess. Okay, well, sucks to suck, I guess. Checks his watch and bails.
I gotta go. I'm missing a meeting.
Yeah. It's strange to me how, like, this game's vibes are kind of, like, a little all over the place. Just because, like, there's some stuff that's, like, so comical. But, like, overall, the vibes are pretty somber. But then there's, like, the Chocomog with the crazy boom animation. And then, like, Team Rocket-ass enemies talking about which girls they like. But it's very bizarre.
It's weird.
Hey, something seems wrong. Like, they knew we were coming. They followed us. There weren't any signs of it. Then that means someone has been informing them. I don't even want to think that there's a spy. Like, I don't know, the random-ass yahoo that just forced his way into the party recently? I don't know, maybe, like, a little bit? I don't, like... What? It's fine. It's probably nothing. I trust everyone. You just met Kate Sith. Like, come on. Trust everyone. You shouldn't. Mysterious fortune teller forces way into party. He has my complete trust.
He seems legit. Does he?
You know, I'm glad that there are not, I don't know, insect/praying mantises of this volume. That's a little too big, I think.
No, thank you.
Size of a small sedan.
Yeah, especially given that their propensity to bite the heads off of their mates.
Right.
Like, no, thank you. They got sharp edges. Seems bad.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things that kind of begs the question of, like, can an insect that large actually exist, right? Well, being an insect.
Oh, yeah. True.
It's like, can they be that size?
And
while,
live.
yeah, like, how thick would their exoskeleton have to be? Would they
to keep all their
collapse
glue
under their
together.
weight? Insect insides are weird too. Like, is that can it work at that volume?
Size? Yeah.
I don't know. There are some big ass insects, but I don't know if there are any that are quite that big ass.
Yeah. Well, and the ones that are super big, like, even if you're like, oh yeah, a centipede is a foot long, it's very flat.
Yeah.
Like it's
like,
long, but
what,
it's
that
not
giant
big.
ass?
You know.
Yeah. Its overall volume is not that sizable.
No.
Like, honestly, the biggest thing I can think of is like a Weta as far as volume of bug. Some spiders, I guess. They're not quite bugs, but they kind of follow similar rules, all the things considered.
Even those aren't like on the side of a car.
No.
I mean, I guess those big old crabs that are like the size of a trash can, but even those aren't the size of a car.
Coconut crabs.
Yeah, like similar vibe.
That's true. Like camel spiders are the biggest spidery things that I can think of. Ruined reactor. I don't know if this was the right way. I should have gone the other way. Scarlet, head of Shinra weapon development. I guess we'll just wander over the other way just to make sure there wasn't any loot or anything. This isn't any good either. You only get junky materia from junky reactors.
You're a junky reactor.
This reactor's a failure. What I'm looking for is big, large, huge materia. You seen any? No, I haven't seen it. I'll get on it right away. Please, we could make the ultimate weapon if we only had some. I just can't wait. Hojo gone, the weapon development's been getting a bigger budget. I envy them. But even if we make the perfect weapon, could that stupid Heidegger even use it? Oh, sorry, I forgot Heidegger was your boss. Haha. Let's go. Big, large, huge materia? The ultimate weapon? The perfect weapon? Just what are the Shinra up to?
Murder.
Yeah.
That's what they're always up to.
I mean, not really good things.
What do you mean?
That's pretty straightforward.
They're always trying to murder a dude.
Something shiny back there. Reach for it. Hey, Titan materia. Okay, so I think this was the optional direction that got me the Titan materia. Why giant weird dinosaur tank? Like, what is happening? That is so weird. Ow. Bip bop. Stop only hitting Cloud. Damn it, Cloud, you idiot. Stop reliably using cover to get your ass beat. I could probably drop cover. It doesn't really help to have Cloud absorbing all of the hits. Yay, levels up. %40 chance of covering. It's not really what we need. We got Titan and Rama. Skill, Earth, Ifrit, Lightning all. We'll give you Titan. Sure. Leave me alone. It's the same guy. I want to use Titan and see what it looks like. Holy shit, that's a lot of MP. Big beefcake. Oh yeah, he table flips him. Get flipped. There's a lot of damage. Obviously more effective if there was more than one dude, though. Ow. Alright, money's starting to roll in. Love to see it. Damn it. Not the damn frog. Well, killed him. Oh, I see yellow materia. Death blow. Death blow. So that's an ability. All right, command. I don't really know if I want that command. I don't think it happens very often. Okay, that seems to be a town or something. I'll come back to that. The giant bug again. Shazam. If I were that monster, I would use stop web at the start of the fight every time. You just stop the enemies. That's a distinct advantage. I have wandered out.
What are you gonna do about it? You're stopped.
Exactly. God damn it. Why? I didn't mean to leave. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, tiny plant became larger plant. Punch that plant in the face. It has become an even larger plant. I'm starting to question my plan. You know what'll probably work? Fire. Burn its ass. A weird fight. The fights are so weird in this game. Oh my god, the enemies here are so dense. Stupid murder bug. I'm hungry. I didn't eat enough for dinner. I didn't have a real dinner, I guess.
Why you did that then?
Well, I had... I don't know. It was a weird eating day. The wife went to puppy training class on Thursday, so we don't really have a normal dinner time for the two of us to, like, make dinner. So we had, like, some cheesy Texas toast, and then I had some, like, mixed vegetables. But that's, like, not really dinner. Years ago when the reactor exploded, my husband. See some shop signs. Ruined reactor. Yeah, we were just there. It's like just a shop. Huh, did you want something? Hear a story? People can live without the Shinra's Mako reactors. Great story, bro. Oh, you got accessories. Oh, also these guys. Time and mystify. I'll take a time, but not a mystify. Oh, you're here to shop? Hear a story? What, you good?
Me?
Yeah. Thought I heard you gasp.
I burped. No, I burped and then I said, excuse me.
Oh, I see. It's been a while since the explosion, but you can still find pieces of it left all over town.
I see.
Cool story, bro.
Is it a story? It feels too short to be
Not much of a story, no.
Where's the
arc? Where's the tension?
Yeah. Conflict. The rising action. The denouement.
Need something? Need a room? 80 gil a night? Sure.
Get a room.
Cheaper than a tent.
Tent.
Cheaper than a tent.
Tent.
Also, I'm gonna steal this.
Keep saying it.
Thanks, bro.
Dirt.
Also, what's your one-line story? One day, there was a huge explosion. Many townspeople died in it. Well, that is a story. That's the closest to a story we've had. This is Gongaga Village. Many people died here in a reactor explosion. I'm taking this too.
We're going gaga.
The Shinra people told us that everyone would be happy once the reactor was built, but all it brought us was sadness. The Shinra people... Okay,
I guess they probably did.
Am I missing something? I did not learn anything here. I'll look it up.
It would be fun to play through one of these like older games, an actual, you know what I mean, guide.
Oh yeah.
Like that would be pretty fun.
Bro, I don't need the wiki to tell me about Gongaga. I just need like
what do I do?
Yeah. Just give me the basic deets, my bro. Okay. Arrive, don't move right away. Blah blah blah. Do the fight. After battle. Leading northeast. Into a large open area. Here's a ruined something. Titan materia. Deathbow materia. Accessory shop. Climb the pole near the counter to reach the weapon shop. Oh.
Pole near the counter? Is that what you just said?
In one of the shops, apparently. Yeah. Due east is the item shop. Now head to the southeastern house. Here you'll have some scenes if Eris and or Tifa are in your party. Okay. It doesn't sound like there's actually any weapons that I want. Oh, this pole. This is the
that just looks like it's holding up the roof.
Hidden location ever.
That's so obscure. How does this guy make any money?
Right? He doesn't even have a sign here.
What do you mean?
I don't like that this guide says you should already have all the actual weapons.
What do
Bro,
you
what
mean?
are you talking about?
From where?
I ain't got shit. All right, I'm gonna buy this at least. I guess I'll get a grand glove too. Yay, look, now we got more space for materia. You can have Rama, because you don't actually have a summon yet. You know what? You can take time. Yeah, haste. Oh, wait. Actually, we're going to put you here. Yeah, haste all. Okay. It would appear, however, that none of this is particularly relevant. What the heck? All right, you know what? We're gonna stop looking at that because it is simply confusing me. Just gonna. Okay, so I can wander in here. You a traveler? Hey, wait, that glare in your eye. You in soldier? Oh, you're right. Don't you know anything about our son? His name is Zach. Been close to 10 years since he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country. He left saying he's going to join Soldier. You ever hear of a Zach and Soldier? I don't know. Zach.
Wait a minute.
Young lady, you know him? I remember he wrote us 6 or 7 years ago saying that he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you? Wow, okay, that's a leap. No, it wasn't.
Hey, didn't what's-her-face say that there was
Tifa.
She had
What
a
happened?
boyfriend, but didn't tell us her name?
Yes. Zach. Do you know him? No, I don't know him. Your face tells me differently. I told you I don't. All right. Sounds just like you, leaving town and saying, I'm joining Soldier. Were a lot of guys like that back then. It's really be something making it in Soldier out of a group like that. I really respect you. I worked hard. Hard work pays off, huh? Well, thanks for caring. You're welcome. Weird. All right, I guess there's not really anything here. That is the extent of the things here.
I don't know what we're spoiling with our former knowledge and what we're not in this. So
There's plenty of things that can be spoiled, but also I'm not that concerned about it, considering it's from 97. God damn it, I didn't mean to walk into that.
Because isn't Zach the name of the person we, like, merged our...
Yes,
family with?
Zach is extremely significant character, and that's one of the earliest introductions of him, I think.
Interesting.
Which is really crazy, because, like, the way...
Because you could just miss that, right?
Yes, you can miss it by not going there. You can miss it by not having Tifa or Aerith in the party. Having either, like, and or Tifa and Aerith, like...
I wonder what Aerith's response
different
would have been to that.
results. Like, it's pretty wild. Not the stone stair.
Not the stair stone.
Alright, well, time's ticking on our ultimate demise here. One down, that should be fine. There we go. Yay, level. Yeah, because this is kind of the first one where they just, like, don't tell you where the hell to go. Like, they're like, oh, check out Go Gaga. And then you go there, there's nothing there, and then it's like, now what? Now it's, I guess, time to wander around. Hypothetically, I think I saw that I could actually get into the Shinra Mansion at this point. If I go back to Nibble.
Mm-hmm.
We did reach Nibble, right? Not in the flashback? Or have we not gotten there yet, technically?
We might not have gotten there yet. Not in the flashback.
Oh, I guess Nibelheim is the town. Nibelheim. Oh, I guess it's Nibelheim's the town. Mount Nibel is just the mountain. Okay. Oh no, we've been to Calm, but not Nibelheim. Calm is where we talked about Nibelheim, but we hadn't actually made it to Nibelheim. Alright, I gotta get out. Hooray! Cosmo Valley. God, that could really be improved with a higher resolution image. Or no, Cosmo Canyon. I am home. It is I, Nanaki. Ah, yes, that's the real name. Nanaki. I don't know why he didn't introduce himself that way. Like, what's your name? He's like, well, guess you'll never know. Like, okay, well, I've been calling you Herbert. Hey, Nanaki, you're safe. Come on and say hello to Bugenhagen.
Nanaki is such a much better name. I wish we'd remembered that was his name.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this land? Nope. Let me explain. People from all over the world gather here to seek the study of planet life. It's full capacity at present, so I'm afraid I can't let you enter. They helped me some when I was on the road. Please let them in. Thanks, Herbert. Oh, is that so? You helped our Nanaki? Please, come in. Hey, Dakota. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we have played Final Fantasy VII before, so there are not exactly, like, surprises to be had, but it's very interesting to experience some of the stuff again that I definitely, like, just didn't... I don't know. I did not put full thought into, like, the story or what was going on. Like, this one I probably remember less even than Final Fantasy VIII as far as, like, the real meat of the story. Like, I just remember, like, a few main story, like the majorest of story beats in the game, and, like, did not really have a good picture of sort of, like, any of the meaning of it. And the big revelation that we had last time or the time before was probably the most interesting thing of sort of piecing together the more, like, Lovecraftian nature of what they're trying to put together with Jenova and Jenova's impact on the planet and what happens to people that come into contact with Jenova. Like, it's very interesting because, like, that just sailed right past me when I was young. Like, I didn't really, like... I didn't have the framework because I hadn't really read anything of Lovecraft. Like, I didn't have the framework to put together that sort of, like, villain, right? Like, I only had the premise of, like, normal-ass villains at the time. So, like, Sephiroth was just a bad guy doing bad things and, like, didn't have any interesting nuance to, like, what is going on with, like, the motivations of anything. And it's much more interesting viewed from the angle of Jenova is analogous to like a Lovecraftian outsider that is here and is like leading anyone who comes into contact with her into like madness, and they start just behaving erratically and doing
it makes so much more sense,
bizarre things like in order to bring about a certain like outcome. Like Hojo, Sephiroth, like everybody that it comes into contact with Jenova starts like kind of doing things to the betterment of Jenova. Like what Jenova wants is being sort of done just through sort of sheer madness, it seems, to everybody else. Because like Sephiroth was like, you know, kind of normal, and then just went totally bonkers. So it's interesting. I like that. And I don't actually know if that's necessarily what the intent was when they like wrote the game. Like, I don't know if that's actually the way the lore works, but I find it a much more compelling story to view it from that angle. So I'm going to stick with it for now until I get strong counter evidence.
It absolutely makes it make way more sense.
Yeah, I also think so. Who is Nanaki? Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. Like that. Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable response. It's a stupid question.
Why didn't he just tell me that was his name?
I know, right? What? Bro.
That's such a better name than
Herbert, why?
And now he can't fix it.
I don't know. I still kind of like Herbert.
I mean, Herbert's great.
Damn, that's a weapon. I kind of forgotten that I had gotten a silver armlet. Silver armlet, good. I mean, I guess I'll equip Deathblow. Sure, why not? Till I get something better. So this is Cosmo Canyon. Quite a mysterious place. Have you come to see the study of planet life? That's it. Yeah? I heard there's an awesome observatory here. I'd like to see it if I have a chance. I can climb these. I don't know if I ever bothered to climb these before. I guess it's probably the shop. Hello, looking for anything in particular? What are you selling? It's regular potions and shit. Okay, bye. I should sell some of my old nonsense. I didn't really intend to talk to you again. I didn't realize you were the same person. Cosmo Canyon has some of the most memorable music. Like, I guess, I don't know if it's the amount of time you spend here or sort of the melody, but like it really sticks with you. I remember this shit. Here is where I was. I mean, this is my hometown. My tribe were protectors of those who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. I am the last of my race. Cowardly father? Yes, my father was a wastrel. And so the mission I inherited from my ancestors is to protect this place. My journey ends here. Hey, Nanaki, you're home. Coming, Gramps. Yeah, I agree that it's interesting. Final Fantasy VII has sort of more interesting things going on with, like, the villainry. I feel like there's more going on than like in comparison to Final Fantasy VIII. Like it's interesting because you have like Shinra doing evil corporation shit, which is in its own right interesting. And then you have Sephiroth, who's like sort of the primary antagonist, but also like seemingly out of his mind, so not really like a moral driver of villainy at this, like, based on our current understanding, which is kind of interesting. Then you have Jenova, who's like my sort of old understanding of the game put Jenova more as like this weird, like, passive threat that, like, because like I really didn't put together the significance of Jenova, because it was more like, I don't know, Jenova was just like Sephiroth's friendly monster that he like used or whatever, mom. But like not really. It's far more interesting, Jenova's impact on like the story and like the impact on the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I like at least having all of those things to engage with more than like Final Fantasy VIII's story, where the villain's like really straightforward. Like it's kind of got some fairy tale vibes as well, just because like the witch's night. There you go. Like that's it. And then 9, the villain was, I don't know, bad and didn't get like. No, 9 did more interesting things in the broad story, but we just couldn't handle the stupid, shitty characters. So I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly, the villain in 9 is kind of forgettable because I can't think of who it was.
It's the flamboyant, like dragon riding guy who's like an alien or from another dimension or whatever that we were like just starting to delve into. The one pulling the strings, selling the weapons, quote unquote. Like
that's right.
Yeah, there.
Did we finish 9 or did we give up?
No, we gave up.
We gave up.
9 was building up to have interesting sort of layers of villains as well. But I was annoyed because I just didn't feel like they gave the moral impact that they needed to some of the quote-unquote like lower level villains. Because like you're dealing with Dagger's mom.
The main character was
who's
just, like brutal.
Well, yeah, that too. But like
I was responding to Dakota.
Oh yeah.
Like, it wasn't just a story, like it was just bad.
It's like with Dagger's mom and some like Beatrice, some of the like villains that are like out here doing crazy levels of like just extinction level attacks on places, and they just are like, she's just misunderstood, and it's like, guys, that's not an acceptable response. We are not in the but we can fix her territory right now. Like, not at all. I didn't. That was a little bit annoying. But also, Zidane is the world's worst character, and I hate him. So
yeah.
Anyway,
like up there with the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Way worse. What are you talking about? Rhinestone Cowboy just was.
I don't remember
weird.
Much about the Rhinestone.
Zidane
Cowboy,
was just like actively, he would be creeping on every woman character you come across. God, he's so obnoxious. Just, he would not have been nearly as obnoxious if he got appropriately spurned. The fact that he ends up like getting the girl while he was a creep the whole goddamn time, no. I cannot abide it.
Yeah, like, please.
You didn't earn that shit.
You're not allowed.
Anyway. Perfect. Why don't we take a break too? We can meet back here in a while, okay? Tasty cocktails, pub Starlet. Fluffy beds in Shildra Inn. Come in today. Why are those so close to Shinra and Scarlet? Like, why? That was weird. Right near Cosmo Candle. Canyon. What? Okay, over there.
Everybody okay?
So, did the person writing that sign have a stroke? Like, that was bizarre.
Are you okay? What is happening?
Right near Cosmo Candle. What is Cosmo Candle? We're in Cosmo Canyon. I don't.
Candle.
You're really stroking out on me here. More different weapons. Oh, they actually do have better shit here. I should have just held off and bought this stuff.
Ah.
I am gonna at least buy 2 of these silver armlets. You know, that would have been much better tip in that guide that I quickly glanced through. Not, oh, you should probably already have all these weapons, but rather, you won't need these. The next town has way better shit. Like that.
Yeah, that
Come on, man. Letting me down. I don't have very much money for this. I've been tight on money this whole time. It's true. I have become tremendously more critical of things as I got older. I mean, that's probably normal for many people, but like going back to some of these stories, I'm just like, this shit. this shit is not holding up.
What is this nonsense?
Which
What
is not
is this nonsense?
not been the case for too many of the Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 9 is the exception. Final Fantasy 9 didn't.
Yeah, that was bad.
I couldn't handle it.
It was bad.
I almost had a crash out trying to figure out the fact that seemingly 9 is the favorite of lots of people, and I'm like,
It was bad.
what game did you play? Like, I don't understand. Why? How did you deal? Especially the people that are like, Zidane is my favorite character of this era, because they're like, Cloud's too too whiny or whatever, and then Squall's just emo, and then but Zidane, I'm like, Zidane's a womanizing creep. What the fuck is your problem?
He's actually a creeper. Like, actually weird.
Horrible.
He is a full-on weirdo.
Horrible character. Like, he's just horrible to people.
He's super weird.
And his friggin' friend gets petrified, and he just gets distracted chasing skirts. Like, he just gets distracted and doesn't go help. It's crazy. He's so bad. It's why we couldn't finish 9. We tried. No. We went back to it. And it's funny because 9 is the one that we remembered the least from our childhood, because I had played it through once. And we were like, oh, we'll have to try it again. We didn't give it much ground in the past. And then we go back and we're like, I think I might know why. Like, I get it. I now understand.
I don't like any of these people.
These people suck. So you brought Nanaki back here. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, great. Welcome. How about our original cocktail, Cosmo Candle? A drink now and then is good for you.
What's with the candles?
It'll relax you a bit, if you know when to stop. At least for a drink, Cosmo Candle is a reasonable name. I don't know why they were saying, like, next to the Cosmo Candle.
Is the bar called Cosmo Candle?
No, they said it was like the Starlet Inn or the Shildra.
What the heck?
I don't know. It was weird. Welcome. Yeah, here's Shildra Inn, and it was the Starlit Bar or something. I was baffled by it because they both sounded like Scarlet, someone in Shinra, and then this seemed like Shinra's in, and I was like, what the heck? What is our naming sense here? It'll be 100 gil. No? Well, then please come again. I'm alone, and I'm already full. Is that a mini fridge?
What the heck?
I just picked up an elixir out of the mini fridge, I guess.
What the heck?
Thanks, bro. Cool. Alright, I guess we'll go this way. I don't know why my party abandoned me exactly. I'm not 100% clear on why that happened. We were all going somewhere together, and then they just bailed. They didn't really build any, like, grounding for Zidane to, like, have a reason for doing something. And they also never, like, he didn't really have an arc for, like, recognizing that behavior was bad. He had literally one scene where he references one time, because there's some lady that's coming on to him, like, harder, and he doesn't really want it, and he's like, gee, is this what I've been doing to other people? But then, like, he literally turns around, like, minutes later and does the same thing to somebody else again. And I was like, bro, what is wrong with you?
We just did this.
Where did I put it? You know, it's around here. It's like, I thought you just had an epiphany, and he just never references it again. And it's also tied up in this whole, like, weird sort of storytelling structure of Final Fantasy IX, where, like, each character is, like, supposed to be built with this, like, singular motivation. Like, they each had this card sort of thing that they'd show at the opening of the game if you just, like, sit there and watch, and it's like they each have, like, a quote, right? And, like, Steiner's, like, all about honor, or, like, obeying the traditions, or, like, whatever, right? Like, hierarchy and stuff, and, like, the Zidane's was just like, you don't need a reason to do good things.
Do the right thing.
And it was like, that has never been your life, bro. Like,
he's never once mentioned wanting to do the right thing.
Like, that never comes up. And Steiner is also really annoying, though, because his whole thing is supposed to be, like, honor and obedience and, like, you know, loyalty. And he just backtalks the princess every time. And it's like, bro, that's not how this works. Like, you don't get to do that. Like, Garner should have just slapped the shit out of him real goddamn quick. Yeah, it's just like, it was put together weird. I think, yes, actually, Lloyd's, which, that's from one of the Tales series, right? Which, is that Symphonia? Is Lloyd from Symphonia? It's like, yeah, there's a lot of Tales characters that would embody that sort of, like, you don't need a reason to do the right thing much more than Zidane does. Like, Zidane just doesn't, like, didn't embody that, like, singular sort of character trait that they were trying to put forward. I do think... No, you're fine, Dakota, you're fine. I do think, like, some of that is down to limitations of the era. And, like, some of that is sort of challenges and trying to go back and, like, give a little bit of grace for... There's just not as many lines of dialogue in old games to carry the arc as far, right? Like, modern games do a lot more in-depth dialogue of a character to, like, go through a character arc. And just like the way, like, the story is, in these old games, sometimes you only have, like, 8 story beats to, like, go from point A to point Z, and, like, you really end up compressing some of these, like, individual characters' arcs, right? And it's like, that's unfortunate. But some stuff does get pretty goddamn compressed, which I think is one of the reasons, though, that Cloud is such an interesting character from this era of Final Fantasy, because, like, he has a lot more of the whole game, and he goes through some wild swings. Like, he's got some wild things really happen to him and, like, get revealed about his life. And I think that's, like, he's got a lot more going around on him. Really just 7... in general, is willing to take bigger swings, it feels like. There's some bigger swings happening in this game.
Some crazy stuff.
Even with just, like, the character. Like, the fact that they build an entire, like, love triangle in the first entire disc of the game, and then kill one of them?
At least one of the characters themselves acknowledge it happened.
Yeah, and they just kill one of them out. Like, I don't know
if they straight out murder a main character.
Yeah, I can't think of any other Final Fantasy that does that.
I can't think of another game that does that.
Yeah, right. That's fair. Like, you are a whole disc into the game when that shit happens.
Like, you are invested.
And that's
you have decided,
crazy.
Like, you have thought about which one of these girls you hope you end up dating, and then it's just like, bye.
Crazy.
Wild behavior.
And the thing is it's not even like a neutral choice. Like, they put their thumb on the scale. Like, they
oh yeah,
they are trying to net your ass. It's like they are netting your ass into liking Aerith.
One best, right? Bye.
It's like, well,
it's so rude.
Wowee, like, what a
how dare you?
What that was like.
Shocking.
I mean, honestly, that was like the precursor era, and obviously it was fortunate, quite frankly, that like the internet wasn't a thing and like there wasn't that much, but like, this was like could have been the original Dumbledore dies. Like this, if the internet had been a solid thing, like the spoilers of this game would have been unreasonable. People would have like really lost their goddamn minds. And fairly so, because it was shocking. Flabbergasting, even. My gasps were flabbered.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so busy. I need more help. Mummer complaint. Mummer complaint? What? I don't know what that means.
What are you people saying?
I don't know. This whole place has had a collective stroke. As far as I can tell.
So weird. What are you talking about?
Yeah, really, the big thing, even just experiencing a lot of this, just the beginning of this game, it really does stand out as like the most interesting of the 3 of this era, like 7, 8, and 9, right? Like, this one really
and the themes
stands
feel more
out.
Adult, right? Like, we're talking about the destruction of the environment.
Yeah.
We're talking about capitalism.
Yeah.
He's like, his brain is totally being messed with. He's got like false memories. We've got
like he's having a whole minty bee.
Jumped off of a cliff. Like,
yeah,
it's a lot more. The themes are a lot more adult in that way.
Yeah, and
I mean, heck, we pretended to be a prostitute at one point.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, so like maybe
Final
that's
Fantasy 8 was like Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, so I mean that maybe that's a big part of why like 8 really resonated with us when we were much younger. Like, it really, like, we were all about it. And like now coming back to 7, there's a lot more to engage with there, like, as adults. It's like, ooh, what a meaty experience this is. And we enjoyed it when younger, of course, but like, there's a lot more to revisit and I like really take in, which I really appreciate.
The only thing I really remembered about it, kind of the twist, right?
Yeah, right. Hard to forget that.
And then it's like, and also there's some really weird storyline going on that they had to make a movie to explain, and I still don't really get.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh yeah, Eldritch horror makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
now that I know how to categorize that, sure.
But not even just that, though. Even just, like, from a gameplay perspective, this game took so many more swings. There's so many weird mini-games. You're doing so much stuff.
Weird mini-games?
They just grabbed
they spent a lot of time on this.
everything that came to mind. There was, I mean, they're like, snowboarding? You got it. Submarine minigame? Absolutely. Motorcycle? Yes.
Chocobo race? Got it. You want to beat people up on a motorcycle? Excellent.
Yep.
A visual novel where you feed nuts to a little chocobo?
A visual novel? Sure. It's just like they just really went all in on anything that came to mind that they were like,
I feel like they must have had a company coding couple of days where they're like, code a mini game.
Oh my god, that would actually be a really
like
good idea. Like, just
right? Like, I feel like one of those team building
an
things
internal
that
game
companies
jam.
used to do.
It's
Yeah,
like
an
game
internal
jam, a mini game for Final Fantasy VII, and we'll
and we'll
figure out
do
how to
it.
put it in.
We'll pop it in there.
I mean, I almost feel like it had to be
That's the vibe, right?
something like that. Just because, like,
It would not surprise me to hear that is how they got all the games, because it feels like that.
Well, and I don't really know what
that
other
vibe.
kind of, like, guiding principle or discussion would have taken place to end up with, like, all of the mini games that we have, right? Like,
Yeah,
what was the
wild.
philosophy at the beginning that we're like, okay, we're gonna make a game, here's the storyline, like, also we want 8 mini games of like to stitch, like, okay, to what end?
Then we'll just stick 'em in.
To do what? Like, what parts of the story are we
play.
stitching together with? How did we get here? I don't know.
Like, we got an arcade, make up a game.
Yeah. Also, actually, is this the first introduction of the Golden Saucer? I never actually thought about that. I think it might be.
I was wondering that myself. They went all in, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, because 8 has that really in-depth card game. We don't have a card game in 7, do we?
Correct. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
interesting.
maybe they went deeper into like 1 or 2 mini games, and then this one.
I
they
mean,
were like,
really,
no,
is this
every
like the
mini
one?
game
Is there a
is
second
kinda
mini
shallow.
game in 8?
I mean, are there any things? Do we have to do a race or anything that would count?
No. I don't think
so maybe they just went all in on the mini game, the card game.
Well, and it's interesting because they introduced the card game in 8, and then they like stuck with the idea of having a card game, because 8 and 9 both have a card game. 10 went off and had the water soccer. Yeah, had the water soccer.
Which was fun.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I feel like...
I think that's the Final Fantasy mini game that I engaged with, was the 1 in 10.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I feel like I'm sort of just like...
Blitzball, yeah!
Yeah, Blitzball. That is right.
Water soccer is fun to say, though.
12, I don't think... 12 might have had a card game, but 12 didn't really have any mini games that come jumping to mind.
I really don't remember 12 hardly at all. I don't think I finished.
Because it's interesting because 7 almost feels like an inflection point for the Final Fantasy series. Like, it's almost stands alone. Because I feel like
it feels like a pivot, right? Like,
yeah,
it kind of defined this era of Final Fantasy games with 7.
Because then, like,
the most
once you get to
aggressive's not experimental. They just like threw a bunch of stuff in and were like, "What's gonna work?" And it was actually all of it.
Because once you get to 8 and then 9, 10, and then 12, and 13 even, and 15's a little bit of a difference, but like that string of them, I feel like you start ending up a little bit more like refined in the storytelling. Like, it felt a little bit more direct almost. Like the storytelling is like it suddenly starts
less
feeling a
open
little
for
more railroady and a little
Yeah.
less like side
Mind-bending.
stuff to do. Like And 7 was really quite different in that it's like, and the thing is a lot of the side stuff is even just like is integral to the story. Like it actually comes up as part of the sort of linear story. So it's not like it's out of it's just like it feels experientially as like extra, even if it's not as far as like the trajectory of the story extra. Because it started then. Honestly, actually, that's kind of the big difference. They put other kind of gameplay in the linear story, whereas 8 and beyond, anything extra that you wanted to experience was entirely segregated off. So it was like, you want to play the card game?
Yeah.
It's here, but you don't have to. It's totally there. Don't worry about it. And like, I don't know. I feel like I would not have wanted to be forced to play the card game, to be fair. But I do like these little sort of mini games to be included of like,
oh, surprise, you're fighting on the back of a motorcycle.
Yeah, exactly. Like surprise, a little bit of a racing game.
I think the kicker is that although we did have to play the card game at one point, didn't we?
A little bit.
Like we had, yeah.
Like just at the beginning.
But I think it's just that the card game is a lot more in depth.
Mm-hmm.
So, and these mini games in 7 are a lot more shallow. So it's maybe like a 20-minute diversion to have to fight your way, like if you do it badly.
And the tower defense as well. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's also here.
Yeah. But like if you're bad at the motorcycle, maybe you spend 20 minutes figuring it out, right? But like then you're free. Whereas like if they made you play that card game for a long, like it really, I mean, we spent an entire stream trying to do stuff with it and ended up being really frustrated.
Well, and it's interesting actually, because if you think about sort of like some of the fundamental differences, like the card game is a slow, thinky sort of game.
Yes, strategy.
And the mini games in this, aside from the tower defense, which is the more optional one, but like the rest of in this is like actiony stuff added on to the more slow thinky combat. But it's interesting because
it's
over
really
time
the vibe of what later would become real-time events in a lot of
because like Final Fantasy in general over time has been pushing towards more action combat. Like just the base gameplay is more action, and now it's not turn-based. But this one was introducing some of those side mini games to be like, here's some moments of action along with the more like slowed down combat. And like
turn-based,
I don't know. I still think you could mix them. I like it. I guess really I'll have to go play 7 Remake and see how they wove them together.
Combat in RPGs. I
like agree.
It. I don't need action.
Also miss
RPGs. Turn-based.
Speaking of turn-based, I need to add a game to my I need to add another game to my wish list so that I don't forget or lose track of it, which is Fuga 3, Melodies of Steel, because I have played the other 2.
Is that the child canon?
That's the child canon.
Child canon!
I kind of forgot about it, so I gotta get that into my wish list. So that I do Cyberpunk costume pack. Come on, guys. You guys, come on now. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, anyway, after that long dissertation on storytelling and stuff.
Hey, we like to do that.
I really do enjoy talking about, like, sort of like...
I like media analysis.
Yeah, more of that.
That's why I enjoyed English
think
class.
About it, talking about it. I mean, it leads us to get so much more out of the game. Like,
yeah, it's like, oh, I get it now.
If we hadn't stopped and talked about it, I don't think I would have put together the Lovecraft.
The last time we talked about this, where we were putting together like the different like genres of stories through that, like we decide. What did we decide this one was? It's kind of like post-apocalyptic a little, or like maybe we didn't decide on this one. But 8 we decided was like a coming of age school,
right?
So like Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8 is Dawson's Creek.
Well, I mean, this one's a Lovecraft story, so if that counts as a category.
Getting a little Lovecraft, yeah. Final Fantasy 9 felt sort of like a fairy tale, like a children's story type of vibe.
Yep.
I think 10 is like an opera.
Right.
Kind of like a tragic opera, right?
It'll be
got this like classic hero. I think we need to play it to validate my theory, but
yeah. Well, and it'll be fun to go to 6 as well, which we haven't played,
like
and see if we can fit it into the same sort of framework.
Because like my memory of 10 is sort of like this classic hero, epic journey, heroine, love story, ends badly, right? Like they can't be together. And there are tons of operas that follow that vibe.
You know, I gotta give credit to 10 also, just for being like willing to be a tragedy.
Just full on being like, no,
like that,
because that is bold.
It is, and I think again,
it made people real mad.
Being young, I don't think I got that bent out of shape, but I do think I've probably felt like frustration out of that. Like it was frustrating.
I remember being like, no, I wouldn't do that.
But it's just like that's.
So like, I mean, I got over it, but I was just like, no,
yeah, of course.
They were in.
But it's just like you just aren't. I don't know. It's good art to expose people to that experience. Like it's good art. Like that's good. You should get some of that in your media diet, and the video game media diet is, I mean, now much more robust, but at the time, probably not many tragedies rolling around to like, you know, help round out your experience. Anyway, Cloud. This is my grandfather, Boogan.
Like, I don't remember 12 well enough to be like, what story is it like?
12 is just Star Wars, sort of, in a sense.
There you go. So, like, space opera, then.
It's not really in space, though. It's like, it's the same sort of political opera.
So it's like a okay, so like, yeah.
Because, like, you have like your band of heroes. They go on... Like, they have the princess in the party. They have, like, the political stuff going on.
So, like, fantasy, but, like, political fantasy.
Yeah,
vibe.
12 was really another one that, like, I didn't get when I played it when I was young. I did not get it. Because it was, like, it didn't do the same thing that other Final Fantasy stories had done. Or, like, RPGs stories had done. Of, like, the sort of predictable... arc into like the world-ending thing that you fight against, right? Like there was so much more political conflict, and like you're working at a kingdom level. You have the princess, you're trying to deal with like the shenanigans that have gone on, and there's like an empire sort of like causing problems, and like that's the extent. Like, that's the scale of the conflict, and that was, like, a very different scale of conflict than, like, I was used to in RPGs. Like, I was like, what is happening? This is weird. I don't know if I like this. But, coming back to it later, especially after having heard the idea that, like, it's essentially just Star Wars, helped me to recalibrate my opinion of the story and, like, what I was experiencing. Also, once I got over just ignoring the player surrogate character. It's not even the protagonist. It's just random asshole.
Just
like the emptiest shell of a person. Like, just they are but vapor.
Why did we even bother with this guy?
It's like if you brought Luke Skywalker along, but he wasn't a Jedi. And he was just
some
the farmer from the sticks, like, and he's just like here. Yeah, we meandered over to Final Fantasy 12 because we can't shut up sometimes.
We were talking. You may have not heard. We were like walking through what types of stories, how like now that we've talked through them, like what types of stories we would classify each of these as. So we're calling Final Fantasy like sort of Lovecraftian horror.
7 is
right.
Yeah.
7, yeah. 8 is like Dawson's Creek. It's like a teenage school coming of age rom-com sort of
drama thing. Yeah.
Drama. Yeah, that's the word I wanted. 9 was like fairy tale, children's story sort of vibes. I think 10 is an opera because you've got like this classic hero, love story, epic journey, high stakes, tragic ending. I think it's opera. And then we're talking about 12. So 12 we're calling sort of like
fantasy Star Wars.
Fantasy political. Yeah. It's like the type of fantasy that is like political focused instead of like magic focused, right? Like
yeah.
Political drama.
But yeah, I enjoyed it much more the second time I played through it, which was probably like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago? 8, 10? Like much more recently. Maybe actually less, because I played it on the Switch. So whenever the Switch came out. It's probably around there. I played through that on a vacation. Which vacation did I play that on? I usually end up playing through an RPG when we go on like a long vacation somewhere, because we take the Switch. I get an RPG on the Switch. Play an RPG while I'm on vacation. I think that's when I did that. I did that with Grandia.
I feel like 12 is the one I got stuck in.
13 is one you got stuck in.
13 I got
13 you were
I don't
hard
know why
stuck
I didn't
in.
finish 12. Yeah, I got real stuck.
13 was not good.
Which, no, 13. If you can get level trapped in a game, like to the point where you cannot level yourself well enough to get past, like if you are stuck and you can no longer level and you are stuck, that's a bad game. I
played
stuck.
I played and somehow finished 13 when it came out. And then I very recently, like a couple years ago, was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 13 so I can play Final Fantasy 13-2 and 13-3 because people seem to like those a little better. And then I played some of 13 and I was like, oh my god, it's so bad. It's like,
I remember, like, I got to the point where I was at a boss fight, and I like can vaguely picture where the boss fight was, and I was getting my ass kicked, like was decidedly not strong enough.
Man.
But something about the leveling was like, if you did not, you couldn't.
You couldn't grind. It was like region locked to the amount of experience you could get. You had to like...
Yeah, so like, if you didn't get your maximum level in the region and you continued on, you couldn't go back to get more experience. And if you did, like, you wouldn't get anything out of it. And so you could get yourself in a situation where you did not have the levels to proceed and you were stuck.
And
and it's terrible design.
I really did not like the combat system in 13.
It was not hard to do either, because I'm not that good at playing, which means I was not like blasting my way through and murdering everything. Like, I was just proceeding at a normal pace and then got wicked stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's bad game design.
I did not like the combat system in 13. It was balanced so wacky. Like, it was so weird because it was like there were certain attacks that
Is that the one where you could do like a series of options based on...
Yes, because it was like,
which in theory was cool.
Well, except you didn't like make the choices.
These criteria are met, but like
no. That was 12. You're thinking 12. That's not that one.
Okay. Never
mind.
12.
13. You had like 3 choices that were like auto-filled for you. Like they were a series of event, like there were a couple series, but like
it was like, hey, you liked 12 and how that worked, but like somebody complained that was complicated, so we made it simpler for you.
Yeah, like every turn you'd get like a couple options and you could choose, but then like everybody else in the party would just be playing automatically. But then your main choices at hand were like if you wanted to change somebody's class on the fly, which was really frustrating because there were certain attacks that could only be survived if you had like the tank class active, and it was just like because like they were the only ones that could have over 10,000 hit points or something. Like they got more health than everybody else, and so like if you didn't have one up to draw the aggro of a particular attack, the party just wiped. And it was
everybody died.
The options are shitty. Like, I don't want to have to be forced into playing the specific way you want me to play. Like, that's not what I want to do. Especially when you just, like, you also can't just have one of them permanently like that because their damage was dog shit. So it was like the game was like juggling your classes more than making meaningful choices, like moment to moment. And I was so frustrated. Like, I don't like that. That's stupid. Didn't like it.
Yeah, it was. I never finished it.
And it wasn't fun to explore. Like, some of the characters were kind of annoying. Like, everything was just a straight line.
There was no saving it. There was nothing to save it. There was no saving it.
It was pretty. The art was cool. Like, and the summons as Transformers were interesting.
Was that the one where every time something interesting happened, it happened as a cutscene or a flashback?
Yes.
Oh my god,
yes.
That was so stupid. It made you play all the most boring, tedious parts of the story. And then as soon as something interesting or exciting or like whatever broke out, it was either a cutscene or a flashback. You never got to do the cool stuff.
Most of the time it was a flashback. It was so frustrating. The first like dozen hours.
Yes.
I was just watching a better game happen that I didn't get to play. I was like, why am I not playing that one where they're doing like intrigue and like escaping shit and like doing interesting things and having parties and like I'm not involved in any of this. This all just happened previously and now I'm here doing lamer shit.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Bonkers.
It wanted to be a movie. It was like, just make a movie.
It absolutely wanted to be a movie. They should have just made a movie. Oh, man. God, how much did I get into? Hold on, I'm going to check the hours I put into it before I quit. Final Fantasy is like 13. Yeah, I made it 12 and a half hours, and I lost my goddamn mind.
That's so short into an RPG.
Yeah. So there's no
like
mystery
10
solved?
Hours in?
No. Like, I can't think of any, like, intrigue that was, like, really leading me forward in 13.
There was nothing. Yeah.
It was like
every freaking cutscene. I was like, why aren't we playing that game?
The motivation.
Why am I stuck here in the future where we're doing nothing?
I feel like, I can't quite remember, but I feel like the motivation for much of the early game is like, just like it's very extrinsically applied, like you have to escape these guys that are like always on your heels, if I remember correctly. I can't quite remember, but like I felt like the driving force for the narrative was just like, you gotta get away, so you're gonna run through here, and then you're gonna run through here, and then you're gonna run through here, and it's just like, that's not very interesting. I'm not like going towards anything. And like everything was looking back. It's like you're being chased. And then you have flashbacks to more interesting times. And it's like, where am I going? Like, what am I doing? Why would I care that I get out of this? And it was really...
It was stupid.
It was frustrating. I don't know if I could, like...
Stupid.
Maybe it would be... Maybe I could have a better time if I tried to... play on stream. It's just like...
Where we could just heckle the shit out of it.
I would spend a lot of time yelling about it, but at least I can, like, do it with the stream. Yeah, because it's just like, yeah, they're just not a single thing I felt like I could latch onto in the game. I couldn't latch on to being really enjoying the combat system. I couldn't latch on to like the characters that I really wanted to learn about. I couldn't latch on to like the big story arc. At least Final Fantasy IX had the big story arc that I was interested in, but I just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, we tried to stick it out for the story arc, and then the character
I just couldn't do it.
Did us in. We were like, no, actually,
there's just like nothing to grasp onto in 13.
We only had Quina and Vivi.
Queen and
Vivi.
Vivi.
And they're just not around enough to make that.
They aren't.
They
weren't.
It's like, bring them back. Bring the babies back. We can't bear this.
Is Snow worse? Snow's a little annoying, but I don't think worse. At the very least, he didn't leave as significant an impact on me being annoyed at him. Which might just be that I tried it a while back and I have grown numb. But like, I think one of the biggest reasons that Zidane in 9 makes me angrier than Snow might, which I can't like directly compare them because I don't quite remember what Snow, but like in 9, you're supposed to be playing Zidane. Like that's, I think, a big problem. Like Zidane is supposed to be the protagonist, and that's your player surrogate, right? Like that's your guy, and your guy sucked massive donkey balls. So like,
he was such a creep.
Snow's not like, your guy,
at least. Any reasonable person would have decked him, and no one decked him.
Nobody like, punches his head.
Game hoping someone will punch him in the face, and no one does.
Yeah, so like 13 isn't as bad because if like Snow might be annoying, but is not your guy. Like your guy is Lightning in that one, and Lightning is not annoying, just kind of like fine. Like Lightning doesn't really like draw you in.
Zidane is the one that you want to get smacked in the face, and he never does.
Yeah, Zidane just doesn't get what's coming to him, and it's so frustrating. He gets rewarded for bad behavior. You just spend the whole
time wanting him to like.
Honestly, the more we're talking about it, I do feel like at some point we're going to have to play 13. I'm going to lose my goddamn mind doing it, but like, we got to give it a more fair shake.
Maybe that's one that we do maybe that's when we do one night a week, and then we come back to it. Stuff, so you don't have to do it all in a row.
It's just like a little bit at a time.
Maybe while I'm in rehearsals or something. That could be like our Saturday night, because I won't be in rehearsal.
Would a guide ruin it? No, probably not. But I don't know if it would save it necessarily either. Because I personally didn't really have problems getting through the game, like, difficulty-wise. It just dragged on me. That is potentially a good one to try going through with a guide, though. That is actually not a bad idea. Because, like, we talked about having just, like, Kappa, you pulling up guide to, like, get through. The problem is, I also don't know how much of a guide you need for 13, because it's so straightforward and, like, level design even. It's just, like, it got dragged on for being, like, a hallway simulator, because you literally just straight through
down hallways
the whole time. Yeah. But honestly, it could be fun to give it a try, especially, God, if we can find a one of the like old style snarky ass guides, that could actually be a good time.
That would be fun.
All right, hold on. Let me get through this conversation. Speaking of snarky ass circumstances, I read through an incredible food review that was like so filled with snark that I might have to read through it again on stream because it's so funny.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. Let's get through this conversation. Cloud, this is my grandfather, Boogan. He is incredible. He knows everything. Oh, I hear that you looked after Nanaki a bit. Nanaki is still a child, you see. He's like 43. Please stop, Ken. I'm sorry, 48. I'm 48. Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years would only be equivalent to, say, that of a 15 or 16-year-old in human reckoning. That doesn't actually make sense, my dude. He still has 48 years of life experience. 15 or 16? He's quiet and very deep. You thought he was an adult? Grandfather, I want to be an adult. This doesn't make any sense. I want to grow up to be able to protect you in the village. No, Nanaki.
Unless he's also not physically mature yet. Like, yeah, like still just starting puberty. But even then, your brain's been around for 48 years.
Like,
Get it together.
Here's the thing. If, like, there is maybe a way to write a character in such a fashion to explore the idea of someone much more, like, long-aged, like, mentally aging at a very different rate. They have not done that with Herbert. No. Because Herbert speaks like a 48-year-old. Like, yeah, you can't, like, they have not...
He's a full-grown dude.
They have not laid the groundwork to explore that concept. And that's one of those things that's, like, frustrating when you have something that could be an interesting concept to explore, and you just give it lip service and then ignore it forever. And it's like,
it depends on if they're doing this for a gag or if this is going to keep coming up. Like,
I don't think it keeps coming up. I think they've just...
So funny.
I think they've just gagged it here.
It's just a gag.
Which is fine. But, like...
Sure. But it can't be a talking point past this, or...
I don't believe it is. You can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run.
What?
Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Midgar. You've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective.
What?
I don't know what this guy's saying.
What is this guy talking about?
What the hell is this guy? He floats. When it's time for this planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. When the planet dies? It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off.
Both of those are very soon, actually.
How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet.
I feel like I do too, actually.
I do now. What's that? The sounds of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die. What was that? I kind of think Boogan is also just...
a crackpot?
Crazy old man. Yeah, like... Maybe the metaphors got a little mangled, but I also think he's just a weird old dude that's supposed to not completely...
He's like one of those conspiracy theorists who just happen to be right about what's but like not because he knows what's going on. It's like luck.
Yeah,
like, okay, the planet is actually dying, but...
he's the guy that grabs the line between, you know, genius and insanity and crams it up his nose. So it's like... okay. like
tipping over the edge into crazy here, my dude.
That was a scream from this planet. Didn't you hear it?
Why is ho 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 the noise you make when you hear that? My guy.
As if to say,
why are we laughing?
I suffer. They have come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus? A common word for 15-year-olds to use, apparatus. To save the planet. But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show him. Bugenhagen. What a name, Bugenhagen. Several odd-looking... I almost read that as old. Several old-looking people have come. Sorry, odd-looking people.
whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. Brought friends, too. Oh, he brought friends, too. I'll go get them.
Is it the rest of our compatriots?
But apparatus.
Cloud, please call one of them. Only 3 people can fit in Grandfather's machine.
Of course. Wait, we have to fit in it? We have to be in the apparatus?
Worry, my machine won't run away. You go and invite your friends. Where? Why? Can't you just bring them? Come on now.
I have to go. I'm gonna fill my water like my friend.
Where are these guys?
This is not the right location. Bro, there's so many stairs. Call it. What? Bro! Can I call them at the save point? No. Bro.
How dare you? How dare you make me run to the bottom?
Why was I even alone to begin with? Where's my party? Did you get to see Bugenhagen Contraption? If you haven't yet, you must. What the heck?
Are they maybe at the end? Oh, here we go. Are they just like around? Okay, here we go. So I feel like... Wait, we're picking 3 people to fit in. But like, story-wise, I feel like I want to bring Barrett and Aerith because like they're most invested, but I don't actually want them to make me go into like boss fights with these 2 dipshits. We're gonna try our best and hope. There's nothing really wrong with them. They're just not the party I usually bring along. So they're like low leveled. They don't have any materia equipped. I haven't kept up with their weapons. You know, like they're just, you know, they're not totally bad. They're just a little dipshits. You know, just slight dipshittery. They're the, you know, the background characters, the backups. Hello? There we go. Getting freaking stuck. Nope, not that way. All right, let's see the apparatus, and then I'll go track down that food review because it is funny. Here, over here. The door's unlocked. Come on in. Yes. Ho ho ho! It looks like you have them all together. Then let's begin. I'll be stand there. What? I'll be stand there.
Village, man.
It's the Stroke Village. Jesus.
It's so hard to make you want to play with everyone. It really is. That's one of those things that I like. It's interesting because like there's a few ways to look at it in these older games, right? Because it's like you only get a party of 3. And it's like, I wish they let you put more people out. And it's like, there's one view, right, where it's like, oh, you just find your favorites and you play with them and it's cool. But then it's also like, it'd be nice to be able to get all involved or more involved. And it's like other games that force you to like, oh, sometime with these, and now those are no longer available. Now you got to use these. And it's like, that's kind of the worst. Like, I don't like the party shuffling in that way. Because like, I don't think I would like the game better if there were only 3 characters, like, at all, and they were all in the party. So it's like, I don't want
I just wish we could play with
that.
people.
I just, like, want more characters to be used in a combat at once. Because I do like more of the characters in this game. But, like, I can't bring them all along. I'll be stand there, by the way. Also, can't this guy just give us 2 rounds of tours, right? Like, first these 3, and then next the other 3? Stingy asshole. Just, it's like, well, I'm only doing it once. It's like, oh, come on, man. Can't you show off your shit a little more?
Also, there's plenty of room in there for everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure more of us could fit. So pretty. It's just like the real thing. What do you mean by that, Aaron? What real thing? I must, like, they have an extremely high degree of knowledge of, like, astronomy. Oh, yeah, the inclusion of guests. Well, and that's kind of the worst part about a 3-person party, because every once in a while they're like, they don't do guests, but they're like, you have to bring this person because it's story relevant. And it's like, so I have to have Cloud, I have to have this person, I get to make one other asshole? Come on, man. You are not giving me a big feeling of, like, control over my party right now. Can we have a little bit more freedom here? Pretty, it's just like the real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system, which is a totally normal thing in our universe. Hey, a shooting star. Whee! Try to slap it. Like, they know a lot about the freaking... Those are big-ass meteors. They know a lot about their solar system. So is that like a black hole over there? Oh, yeah, it's sucking it in. That's a little too close to the solar system. I don't know.
Yeah, that seems bad.
That's a little too close.
Seems bad.
Wow, how wonderful. Oh, yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually, all humans die. What happened to them? What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousnesses? Their hearts and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. Life stream, in other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. That's 2 words. But anyway, a new life. Children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I've digressed, but you'll understand better if you watch this.
No, I wasn't confused.
That's like, no, that,
Sure,
I got
you
it.
did the cutscene.
I got it. Cool. Damn, some of those planets pass real goddamn close. It cannot be this scale.
He's huge!
It's huge.
Oh, they're trees, not mountains. I was like, those are some spiky mountains. I mean, there's some spiky trees.
They are some spiky trees.
This visual that clarified nothing.
Spirit energy makes all
That's
things
more
possible.
confusing, actually.
Trees, birds, and humans. Not just living things, but spirit energy makes it possible for planets to be planets. Okay, now that doesn't make any sense, actually. What happens if that spirit energy were to disappear? Okay, but what about the planets that don't have people on them?
Are they not planets?
Yeah, what are those? They don't fall apart. You seem to be... What about the other ones? Bugenhagen? I don't know about that, man. I think your theory might be a little off. These are the basics of the study of planet life.
Are they?
If the spirit energy is lost, our planet is destroyed. Oh, spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. Talking about Mako energy, right? Everyday Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy gets compressed in the reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet.
Mako energy is a fossil fuel.
Sort of, but like...
But
I still have questions as to like...
But yeah, no, I think, the analogy is oil, kind of, but not
we've got
really.
some wild metaphysical things happening here, but also you can just burn it, apparently.
Yeah, and also, like
that,
prove it.
That's a little weird.
How did we come to these discoveries? Also, like, how do you know this? Where's the
yeah, right? Can you cite your sources,
Show me the
Bugenhagen,
method.
please? The story of the planets.
What's the scientific method?
And those who lived with them. Want to know more? Then you must listen to the words of the elders. Which elders, per se? Nanaki? His father a coward? So that's it. Nanaki's been thinking that all this time. That's a weird non sequitur. I didn't really ask, but okay.
He's been thinking his father's a coward?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what Herbert said earlier.
That Nanaki's father's the coward?
Yeah.
Well, I missed
Herbert
why he's a
said
coward, I guess.
He called him a wastrel as well, remember? A wastrel and a coward.
Oh, wastrel.
Yeah, I'm
Is
usually
it
gonna say
wastrel?
wastrel. It's probably wastrel is probably correct, but I always say wastrel.
Well, I realize this might be one of those words I've only read, so I don't actually.
To the internet. Wastrel.
Waste. One who wastes, especially one who wastes money, a profligate, an idler, or a loafer, any waste thing or something. Waste.
Okay, well, he kind of didn't give me any more directions.
But a wastrel is different than a coward.
Yes, he called them both.
Did he say why?
No, not really. Well, so interestingly, I actually did a lot of looking into which version of this game I should play, and a lot of people have been dogging on the Steam version, though it does allow for mods. There was actually a ROM hack. So I actually ROM hacked this a little bit to fix the spirit bug, which is apparently just a thing that's left in the game. And also, I guess, is still left on like the Steam version, which is one of the reasons people were like, you couldn't even fix that? What the hell is wrong with you? But I actually saw there was another ROM hack that did change some of the lines. I don't think it was like a fix the translation thing, but actually they were like sort of retroactively correcting some of the things that they chose to, I guess, translate or communicate differently down the line, right? So like in the remake or in Advent Children, they like massaged the story or like made some changes, and also things like this uses Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3, Cure 1, Cure 2, Cure 3 instead of Cure, Cura, Curaga, right? Like there was a ROM hack that actually brought it more in line with like sort of like later understood ways that this game sort of communicated stuff. I chose not to install it though, because I was like, yeah, I'll leave it sort of for the
we were trying to experience it as
original experience, while at least fixing the
stupid spirit thing.
Correct. All right, I'm gonna call it there for this game. We're at 3 hours 30 minutes, which is perfect. I'll figure out what to do next time, but I'm gonna look up that review. So hold on a second. So we're gonna exit, save.
That's perfect. I just finished brushing my teeth. I love that for me.
Hold on, I'm turning off my controller. Chormbles. Okay, what was it on? It was on McSweeney's.
What was it a review of?
Well, allow me to tell you as I read this. This is a review of a new food. I guess it was yesterday. Hormbles Chormbles. That's right. Hormbles Chormbles. Now, here is this whimsical and hilarious review. As a longtime gym goer, I am the target audience for all manner of protein-packed bullshit. Protein coffee? Can't start the day without it. Protein salsa? Pass the chips. The height of my weightlifting fixation, there were years when the friendly snake oil salesman at GNC got about half of my disposable income, which I happily traded for products with names like Dr. Humongo's Bicep Elixir. I am a world-class mark for the magic bean vendors of the supplement industry. 99 out of 100 people, when presented with a bottle of mysterious powder called Gorilla Boost Max that claims to supercharge your T levels, will simply roll their eyes and walk away. I am the 100th person. I will buy a year's supply, and if you can pack 10 grams of extra protein into a pretzel, a vinaigrette, or a glass of orange juice, buddy, I'm reaching for my wallet. Over the years, I've sampled countless protein-dense items trying to pass themselves off as food for humans. The Quest Bar, for example, is an alien creation with a chalky yet chewy texture that occurs nowhere in nature, and a uniquely chemical taste I can only describe as carcinogenic. If you sprinkled some protein on asbestos insulation, you'd be halfway to a Quest Bar. This is just to establish that I'm no stranger to protein-based novelty foods. It's from a place of experience, then, that I denounce Hormbles Chormbles, a product I strongly suspect to be both AI-generated and 3D printed. This is food by robots for robots. There is more. Hold on. I'm just going to let me add text on screen just to sort of source what I'm reading, since this is like an actual review somebody put out. Where is my text? Here we go. Text. This is review of Hormbles Chormbles.
I found the Hormbles Chormbles website
by Ethan Lowy, McSweeney's.net. Okay. I want to do my due diligence for people who
why is it
Hormbles
Chormbles, which like you would assume Hormbles is different noun? Like Hormble, okay. But it's printed and it says Hormble.
All right. There we go. I want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence because this is hilarious and this person is an incredible author. Ethan Lowy. Ethan. That's a typo. Hold on.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to do my due diligence by misspelling their name. Okay. All right. This is food by robots for robots. Most of the protein grub I've tried.
Near me.
So, what?
I said they sell it at the supplement store near me.
Oh. Most of the protein grub I've tried sucks pretty bad. The Quest bar is an ultra-processed insult to the very concept of food that no animal besides humans would consider eating. But no product has hurt me spiritually the way I feel hurt by Hornble's Chormbles. When you hear the words Hornble's Chormbles, what do you imagine? My first reaction was amusement. I said the name aloud and snorted. Surely a food item called a Chormble must be a delightful Wonka-esque treat. Whatever you're picturing, I come bearing disappointment. A Hornble's Chormble is a protein bar. A sugar-free, low-calorie protein bar in the genre of better-for-you candy. You may know of this trend thanks to brands like Smart Sweets and Unreal. These are companies that figured out how to make candy taste worse and cost more. From gummy bears that taste like pencil erasers to peanut butter cups that taste like sand, their output occupies a barren middle ground between food that's actually healthy and food that's actually delicious. The Chormble hails from that same wasteland, with the Spartan nutrition facts to prove it. 10 grams protein, 150 calories. It's food stripped of all things inessential, such as pleasure. The bar's wrapper is yellow with black letters, the stark industrial packaging you'd expect for a bomb shelter ration or a snack on an episode of Black Mirror labeled Nutrient Block. A Hornble's Chormble, like a bottle of Soylent, is food for the end of the world. The Chormble itself is unremarkable. It looks like a Hershey's bar and tastes like a piece of plastic being haunted by the ghost of one. The thin bar's miserly hint of sweetness comes from monk fruit, which, for about 1 second, tricks your palate into mistaking it for candy. But the burnt and bitter truth can't hide for long. Marketing copy on the Hornble's Chormbles website claims you literally would never know it has zero sugar and boasts of no weird fake sugar aftertaste. Let it be known that these people are lying. Half an hour after consuming a Chormble, your mouth will still taste like you just ate a bar of chocolate-flavored chapstick. Hornble and Chormble also approximate the sounds my digestive system made a few minutes after eating one. My stomach, confused and betrayed, strained in distress against the durable shards of the Chormble. I assume it was eventually digested and passed through my body, but I couldn't say for sure. Hornble's Chormbles left me feeling not just queasy, but deceived. There's something fraudulent about giving such a playful name to such a joyless utilitarian product. It feels like a mean joke. While researching all things Chormble, I found an interview with the CEO of the company who had this to say about his grim creation. Candy never really made sense to me, said Jared Smith, Hornble's Chormble's founder and CEO. I had a cognitive dissonance with nutrition. I understood its importance, but I still craved candy. I'm sorry, but these are the words of an android. Jared Smith is not a convincing human name, and candy never really made sense to me is not a convincing human sentence. Turing test failed. Ultimately, I've come to understand Hornble's as the solid food equivalent of Soylent in the burgeoning category of techno-fascist protein slop. When Sam Altman has all of us living in shipping containers running on hamster wheels 10 hours a day to power his data centers, a Chormble will be the reward for the fastest among us. All that said, it's not entirely a bad product. If you can get past the high price, mediocre taste, and deep spiritual degradation of eating a Hornble's Chormble, I have to concede that the macros are pretty good. End of review.
The middle part was my favorite.
It's
like the fact that they just kept saying Hornble, Chorble, Chorbles, the Hornbles.
It's possibly the greatest food review I have ever seen.
Funny.
It's incredible. Like both Hornble and Chormble also approximate the sounds my digestive system made a few minutes after eating one is unbelievable writing. Like, incredible. Honestly though, it's so
evocative because I can both
it's
hear the noise and understand what it felt like when his stomach made it. Like, I know exactly what he means.
I mean, right. It's also such such a target-rich environment when freaking the CEO, Jared Smith, is out here. Candy never really made sense to me. Like, bro, what?
I also like the cognitive dissonance of nutrition. Like, what are you eating?
I had a
What
cognitive dissonance with
about?
nutrition. I understood its importance, but I still craved candy. So I made dog shit protein food. Like, what is,
like,
bro?
what is the cognitive dissonance there? It's like, yeah, you like things that taste good better than
I don't know, man.
Does it? What's that hard to understand?
It's so sad that there is, in fact, a burgeoning category of techno-fascist protein slop, however. Can we just... That's just regrettable.
As someone who's trying to increase my protein intake on doctor's orders, I have brushed up against it, and it is not that good. I will say, if you have to have lower sugar, like gummy candy, there's a Starburst version that is palatable. It's like a gummy Starburst brand. It's not a Starburst, it's a gummy, but the Starburst brand makes that, and it's like actually reasonable.
Yeah, that I just stumbled.
Yes, I know what he means by those horrific gummies. Candies that have.
I just also the idea of freaking.
I needed that. Hornball's short. Why would you name it something?
I don't know.
It's so terrible.
I don't know. I don't. It's honestly. This person lived in Cosmo Canyon. This person had the same stroke as everybody else. Horrible chorbles. Can I horrible you a chorble? What? Are you okay?
Horrible candle, chorble.
Get your chorble at the shelter inn. Horrible chorbles. Cosmo candles.
I'll be stand here.
I'll be stand here with Hornbles Chorbles. But yeah, the statement about the Quest bar is really funny too. If you sprinkled some protein on asbestos insulation, you'd be halfway to a Quest bar.
The Bear Bells protein bars are like barely tolerable. They're really like the only one. They like feel like a sad candy bar.
I just looked through the review again, and it's like 3 pages long, and then you hit literally the last paragraph consisting of 2 sentences, which is all that said. It's not an entirely bad product. If you can get past the high price, mediocre taste, and deep spiritual degradation of eating a Hornball's Chorble, I have to concede the macros are pretty good. Like, that's kind of the review, and the rest is just like, why am I even here?
Like, why?
Also, I just this is an enormous celebration of AI could never. Like,
no, AI could never.
If you ask some asshole AI to write me a review for Hornball's Chorbles, never would you ever end up with such a delight as this. Like,
oh my god.
Incredible.
Hilarious. You're right. I loved that.
It's incredible. It just came across freaking my
landing
blue
on
sky.
Such an incredible product name that like predisposes people to like you is like amazing, but also actually kind of bad, because in this case, where
that's
you end
the
up
spiritual
defying
degradation, you see.
Well, you end up defying the expectation. It's almost like a betrayal. Like, you've betrayed my expectation for what I was going to receive from a Hornball's Chorble, and I'm mad now. So funny.
Oh, it's so good. All right. Anyway, that'll be it for tonight. We'll just close on that incredible piece of
It was
nonfiction
Ethan
literature. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Dakota. It's been a pleasure.
What was Ethan's last name?
Loewi, Loewi.
Okay.
Loewi? I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Anyway,
McSweeney's. There are a lot of good.
Thanks all for being here. It's been a pleasure. I hope everybody has a good night. I hope y'all enjoy your Friday. Thank God. And hopefully have a good weekend as well. We will be back Saturday, yeah, for more Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, and I hope to see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.